arrested. Unpaid child support. Gather around, guys. We got to talk. You know, there's a lot of things you can learn from Tyrese's situation, man. I mean, he just did the Shannon Sharp interview, and now he's arrested for unpaid child support. I'm gonna make a couple of videos about this because Tyrese is going through it, man. Now, he's a man, you know, he made some choices in his life and whatnot. I personally feel he make bad decisions when it comes to the women he deal with. I think that when Tyrese get with women, he focused primarily how a woman look rather than how she treat him. We can see that with that other new woman that he was with. I don't even know if he's still with her. The dark-skinned sister. I don't know if he's still with that woman. But if you notice how he carry himself with women, he like to flaunt them. He like to show them off. Wait. First of all, I don't even know if y'all can hear me. If anybody's in the chat, let me know if you can hear me. That's another thing. Because I need to know if y'all can hear me. You can hear? All right. Okay. So, I think that he make a lot of bad decisions when it comes to the women that he deal with. You know Tyrese from, you know, the popular movies he's been involved in. It's just a thing with women. It's like he make bad decisions. He seemed like a good guy, right? Seemed like a good guy, just makes bad choices with women. And it's sad to see what he's going through. And I think that as men, we can learn from these things if we pay attention. So I don't want to really focus on judging him just for the bad choices. What I want to do is use it as a teaching moment. Because I think that Tyrese is a good guy. I think that he's a good guy. He's going through a lot right now. To see him on the Shannon Sharp show, very popular show. Shout out to Shannon Sharp. Very popular show. You know, he was dressed up in his, I think it was an Middle Eastern or an Arab type attire. I'm not sure what it's called. Maybe if someone can fill me in on exactly what was the style of outfit he had on. But he was on the show. He was doing his thing. I didn't watch the show, to be honest with you. I might have to do a reaction to it. I only watched a little bit of it. And I watched the section where he was giving Shannon Sharp his flowers regarding his success. That's the only section of that interview that I listened to. Basically, to see him on that show, you would think, man, Tyrese is successful. He's doing good. And to see him in court, judge flipping on him, he's sitting there looking weak. And it's sad to see a black man in a position like that, where he's in the industry, did many movies. Y'all know Tyrese from his big break with the Coca-Cola commercial. Those of you who weren't born back then, it was a pretty popular commercial where he was singing on the bus. And that's where he got his start into fame. He made a couple of albums. He had a couple of hit songs that was very popular with the ladies. And it's like the ex-wife that he had, man. She man, I don't know, but I want you guys to learn from this, bro. Having children, right, with a woman in today's day is dangerous. It's really dangerous, guys. Like, you really got to think about, especially if you got money, because it doesn't really matter if you got money or not. Either way, it's dangerous. Like, Tyrese married that woman, and he genuinely had love for her, but she never really had love for him. You see, that's the problem. It's like a lot of us guys, we get in trouble because we see how a woman look and we're attracted to her beauty. And I keep telling you guys, Just because a woman look good, that doesn't mean she a good woman. You know, doesn't mean she a good woman. And peace and blessings to the chat, everybody in the building coming in. It's a scary situation today, man. It's like, I just don't get how could people like get into these relationships and have all these high expectations for something great, and then it just ends in divorce. And then as a man, if you're successful, you're being drained for all your money. Like this man got to pay, I believe, $73,000 unpaid child support, and needs to pay $73,000, which includes $7,500 for his ex-wife's Samantha's attorney fees. It says he was arrested for not paying the $10,000 a month child support order by the court. He appeared in Fulton County Court on Monday, and the judge, frustrated by Tyrese's refusal to pay since April 2023, had him placed in handcuffs. Tyrese is now working to pay the full amount to get out of custody. And, you know, what this speaks volumes to is how on the outside someone can appear successful and they may not have it like that. A lot of these actors, even musicians, people in the industry that you think at one point was very successful and popular, they may not even have no money. This is why you really can't judge people based on the outside. Like, everybody struggles, right? Everybody struggles. Everybody got to pay bills, got to go through. We like to look good. We like to have, you know, nice things. At the same time, if Tyrese had it, you know, he would have just paid it off. Just pay it off and get it over with. But it seemed like he had some sort of financial issue, and the judge don't want to hear that. Nobody really cares. And this is what you guys have to look out for when you're having children with women. You got to be really careful, man. Because, man, and some of you guys are on child support right now. And it seems as if though Tyrese always been there for his kids, but yet the ex-wife, still dragging him through the mud. I really believe that the child support system is a scam. A child don't need $10,000 a month. That's ridiculous. It makes no sense, but this is the price you pay for when you get married to a woman that is no good. Now, that's not to excuse Tyrese as if though he's an angel and did everything right. Seems like a decent guy, but in my opinion, he make bad choices with women, because the way he was dealing with that other new woman that he supposedly supposed to be with, the way he flaunt her on social media, always making her look half naked on camera, making everybody see her body. It's like, this is why he's going through the problems he's going through. It's not just because his ex is a demon. It's because he make bad choices in women. And a lot of us as men, we don't know how to take personal accountability for our own issues. We like to blame women and say, well, it's her fault. She's just evil. No, you're evil too. See, Tyrese might be a good guy, but he got issues too that he need to deal with, that he's not, I guess, holding himself accountable to. Because there's no way he's going through this for nothing. There's a reason why he's going through this. There's a reason why that woman is trying her best to destroy him. Or maybe she's not trying to destroy him. Maybe she's just doing what she got to do. And Tyrese is just not doing what he's supposed to do. So it's a two-way street. We just got to learn from it. I don't like to see the brother suffer like this, because it's like every minute this man is just, we saw the infamous cry video. You know, a lot of people was making fun of him. What do you want? You know, he was crying on the tape. I don't even know where the tape is. I don't even know if that clip is still online. But it's just a sad situation to see. He just did an interview with Shannon Sharp, and it's like he's in the courts getting arrested. Like, when is this guy going to get a break? And what this shows, if Tyrese is going through this, all of you brothers out there, I know you going through it, man. I know you guys are going through it, bro. You say you believe he sold his soul. If he sold his soul, he would be doing good. He wouldn't be doing bad. Remember, Tyrese is an outspoken guy. He's outspoken. He loves to use social media to speak. So, I don't know what's going on in Hollywood. I don't know if the money is coming in the way it used to. What I don't understand is how these guys can do all of these movies, make all this money, and don't have no money. I just don't get it, bro. Like, I personally don't get it. Like, how do you make millions of dollars, do albums, music, all sorts of stuff, and then don't have no money? Like, what are you doing? I don't know, man. Somebody said she divorced him. Where'd the comment go? She divorced him because he left his kids, his biological kids that he had with her, or kids with another woman. Because you would divorce a man because he left his kids. Are these her biological kids you're talking about? Because I don't have the reasoning for why. Refusing to fall in the traps. Drugs, gambling. Let me see if the other person responded. Crying about taking care of your kids. Grow up story. Getting old as F. So what was the main reason for his ex divorcing him? Isn't she a YouTuber, a content creator or something like that? I don't even know why people get married in today's day. It's a waste of time, to be honest with you. Well, we know the 10,000 is not for the kids. The 10,000 is for her so that she can get her hair done. You know? It's never for the kids. I've heard all the horror stories about men that are on child support and their baby mama is using the money to finance another man or to get her iPhone and pay her bills. It's like it's really spousal support, if you ask me. Now, don't get me wrong. If a man is a deadbeat bum, then you deserve to put him on child support. Why not? I mean, the dude is a loser and he don't want to take care of his kids. Any man that don't want to take care of his kids is sorry. I don't have a problem with a woman putting a man on child support if he ain't taking care of his kids. But if you're going to put him on child support because you just want to be wicked and drain him of everything because he got another woman, then, you know, that ain't cool. Especially if he got to take care of other responsibilities besides his kids. I mean, why would you want to ruin him when the children need their father? You know, okay, you and him ain't on, you know, good terms. Let's try to keep the relationship going, right? He did you dirty. Okay, he's still the father of your children, all right? So the best thing to do is keep that open door so that the children have access to their father. Don't make it a money thing, because which is more important to you, a check or a father that is active in the children's life? Like, ladies gotta really think about this. For the most part, most women don't think about the children. They think about, well, I'm hurt. I want revenge. I want to get back at him. I want to ruin him, make him upset, ruin his new relationship. And in the process, the children suffer. Nobody's thinking about the children in all of this. You know, if he's not taking care of the children, then yeah, you need to take them to the courts, do what you got to do. But you also have to think about his own living expenses. These are things that, in a perfect world, if we could do things the right way, it should be done like that. In other words, you got to look at what he make, what is his living expenses, because the last thing you want to do is burden him. I understand, I get it. I can hear the ladies, man, I don't care about him. Forget him, he need to pay. I get it. But if the shoe is on the other foot and you have certain living arrangements, expenses, you would want a deal to be worked out that can benefit you both. Meaning I'm paying my child support, but at the same time, I'm not struggling to the point where I'm stressed out, damn near gonna lose my mind. You know, you don't want that. You want a man that is going to do what he got to do and still be active, because for the most part, when relationships fall apart, the man might be paying child support, but he's not even in your child's life. And the reason why is because he's on child support. So it's like, hey, you garnishing my money. I don't got no say. You got the courts on my back. I can't do what I want to do. So I'm just gonna just stay over here. You getting your money. I don't want nothing to do with you or the kid. And that's what's going on in today's day. You have a lot of men that just don't want to even be involved with the kids. And then now men as a whole is having this bad rap that we're all deadbeat bums. And that's not the case. The problem is, as adults, we're not having civil conversations about how we need to go to the next level. Okay, we don't agree no more. We're going to break up. We're going to have a divorce. Okay, cool. But we still got these kids. These kids are still our kids. We got to raise these kids somehow. So you go your way, I go my way, cool. But we got to have some sort of respect for one another so that these kids don't see this evil, if that makes sense. So in Tyrese's situation, I don't think that conversation is happening. I think that the woman in question is just trying her best to destroy him. But then again, Tyrese, he comes on social media and he talks about a lot of the issues regarding her. She probably don't like that because she's on social media. So it's sort of like a tit for tat thing. And one thing about you guys that you have to understand is that the courts is always favoring women. This is why marriage in today's day is a bad deal. I'm not against marriage in terms of, you know, a man having a wife and a woman having a husband. What I'm against is how the system, it rewards dysfunction. If the ex-wife is making money, right, a lot of money, then why are they going so hard at Tyrese? Now, the question is, has Tyrese ever been supportive of his children? If he haven't, and he's a bum and a deadbeat, then by all means, take him to the court. Then do what you got to do. If he's out here making millions of dollars and it shows that his bank account is stacking bread and he ain't paid that child support, then by all means, do what you got to do. But based on Tyrese, he's saying, look, I'm struggling. He said that in, I believe it's the courts situation. He said he was struggling and his life is in shambles or something along them lines. But then they brought up his earnings from a movie and it was like, yo, you made like, I'm not sure if it's 3 or 2 point something million dollars or something like that. So they're looking at him like, yo, you got the bread. But in Tyrese's mind, he probably like, look, it doesn't matter what y'all see on paper over there. I don't got no money, you know? So it's getting really crazy, man. You said she ain't working? I thought she a YouTuber. She has custody of the kids. Somebody says she ain't working. She's a social media person. I know I seen her on social media. I asked the question the other day. Somebody said she's on YouTube. $10,000 a month for a child is crazy. $10,000 a month for a child is crazy. Come on, y'all. Let's be reasonable here. How many of you got children and you spend $10,000 a month on your child? Come on. You know good and well that no child needs $10,000 a month. You don't even spend $10,000 a month on yourself. Come on. It makes no sense, man. The system is corrupt, y'all. The system is totally corrupt, bro. Listen, you don't even spend $3,000 a month on your child. Fam, you don't even spend $2,000 a month on your child. Fam, you don't even spend $1,000 a month on your child. None of you do. None of you. None of you spend $1,000 a month on your child. This is crazy. You're the one who pay the bills. You pay your rent, your mortgage. You pay all the bills. What exactly do your child need every single month that costs $10,000? Come on, man. Like, it makes no sense, y'all. It makes no sense at all, bro. It's like, what's the point of courts doing this? This is punishment. Tyrese is being punished. Men are always being punished for wanting to build a family. It's as if though the system wants us to be separated. Just look at society and think about this. Everybody that get married end up in a divorce. Everybody. It's like while you're dating and sleeping around with one another, it'd be perfect. How many of you ever noticed that? When you're dating someone and you're just kind of kicking it, it's the best time. You link up, smash, go do whatever you got to do, and then it's like y'all good. Once you get married, everything falls apart. You know? That's what happens. When you're in the dating phase, everything is always good. The energy is high, the chemistry is there, the attraction level is great. You want to be around each other. Then once you have kids, problems start. Once you get married, it's over. Now all of a sudden you're cheating. Who's that woman you talking to? Fam, Tyrese is in the industry. Come on now. He's going to have a bunch of women all over him, bro. Like, seriously. The best thing you can do is just have that understanding. But, you know, a lot of ladies, they're going to say, well, nah, listen, if you met a guy that's a ladies' man, then you're supposed to be prepared for everything that comes with it. Like, seriously. But it's like, once they get married, it's like, okay, you can't look at no other woman. You can't talk to no other woman. He's a man. At the end of the day, he's going to talk to other women. And as a woman, if you married him, you're supposed to know that. That's like you're a woman, you become the wife of a famous R&B star. You don't think he's messing with some other woman somewhere? Of course he is. That you got to sign up for that too. Well, I don't want that. I need for him to be with me and me only. Well, then don't get married. Because see, when you weren't married, you were messing with him and you knew he had other women. See, this is the hypocrisy that I see. And this is why I said, this is why getting married in today's day is a waste of time. A woman will get with a celebrity that she know attract many women. She know he got other women. And she don't mind kicking it with him, sleeping with him, going out with him, even though she know he's very popular and attract a lot of women. But as soon as they get married, she want him to stop being himself. It don't work that way. This is why I feel that as a man, when you're in the industry or if you're in any sort of field and you're making a lot of money, never get married. Don't ever do it. It's a bad idea. Even if you're a brother and you're not a millionaire and you're making only 60K, don't get married. Don't do it. It's a bad idea because it's going to get you where Tyrese is. It's going to happen, fam. No matter how you see it, you and that woman is going to fall out. You and that woman is going to fall out and it's going to be bad for you, fam. Now, in respect to the women, there are men out there that do dirt and they need to be held accountable. But it seems as if though child support is a punishment now. It's not a thing of, okay, he was never there for his children. He never took them to the park. He never played with them. He never went and played outside and, you know, made them smile and play hide and go seek and he was never active. It's not even a case like that. Women in today's culture will use the courts to destroy a man because she's upset that he either cheated, got another woman pregnant, some sort of situation like that. It's like she'll use the courts against him. And now the guy is locked up. I mean, how you gonna lock up the father of your children? Like, I don't get it, man. Like, these type of things shouldn't even be happening. Him and his woman, ex, should be able to communicate about these issues. And the reason why the courts is involved is either because she don't want to communicate. She don't want to talk. She just want to have things her way. Remember, when Tyrese was being interviewed I think it was like a year or something ago, he said that he thought it was about love, but it was transaction. His relationship with his ex was a transaction. It wasn't love. He felt it was love, but for her, it was transaction. It's about money, you know? A woman has to allow a man to get her pregnant. It's your body, your choice, right? See, here's the problem. Both parties have to be held accountable, the man and the woman. The woman hold more responsibility. In today's culture, women don't even like accountability. Let's just be honest. Women don't like, for the most part, being held accountable at all. If you try to tell a woman it's your fault, she'll never apologize. How many of you guys have ever heard a woman apologize for doing wrong? I never seen a woman apologize for anything. I personally never seen a woman that did something wrong apologize and took accountability for what she did. I never seen that. Men are always having to be accountable or apologize or say they're sorry. I've never seen a woman till today that did something wrong, went to her man or went to whomever and said, "I'm sorry, it was my fault." I never heard that. I never seen that. All I see is men having to apologize. Look at when Kobe Bryant got caught, and he was messing with that woman, and he had to go on the air with his wife to apologize for getting some side PUSSY. I mean, imagine that, brothers. You're worth $400 million, right? You go out, get you go out and sleep with some other woman, and you got to go on the air to apologize about that. You mean to tell me I'm making $400 million and I can't have me another woman? What are you, bugging? You got to be out of your mind. And see, a lot of times the ladies will be like, "But nah, Ringo, he's married." So what? I don't care if he's married. He's a man. I'm making $400 million, fam. I'm going to have 20 women, bro. Like, you bugging. I don't mind taking care of my kids, taking care of you, taking care of the house. But best believe, if I'm making all this money, I'm a king. I'm going to have all these women. And I'm going to take care of all my women. I'm not going to be locked down to one woman. You bugging. You know good and well Kobe Bryant have all sorts of ladies coming at him. What makes you think you married to Kobe Bryant that he ain't going to go get some tail somewhere else on the side? He a man. They had Kobe on TV apologizing, fam. Literally on camera saying, "I'm sorry." We know good and well he not sorry. When a man see a woman he want to smash, he want to smash. Ain't nothing wrong with that. He a man. What are you bugging, bro? Like, this is crazy. And it's always like that, primarily with black men, right? White men that are powerful, men of means, men of resources, their women already don't know what it is. You don't see none of them having these type of problems. It's primarily black men that got these problems. And it's sad. A guy like Tyrese, being in a situation like this, is his fault, to be honest with you. It really is his fault. Again, when you watch my content, I'm fair and balanced. I don't just be one-sided with the content. It's his fault why he's in this predicament. He chose that woman. As a man, if If you end up with a wicked woman as a man, it's because you're wicked. That's right. If your woman is a demon, it's because you're a demon, bro. You can't just blame her and say, well, you know, that woman is wicked. She's taking me to court. No, you wicked too, bro. What are you talking about? You wicked too. Wicked people attract wicked people, fam. There's no way I'm going to be around a woman that's dirty and wicked and evil and I'm going to marry her, bro. No. Got to be bugging out, bro. I'm doing that mess. He knew what he was doing. It's just that he thought because he had the money, she's going to be cool. Nah, it don't work like that. Eventually things are going to change up. You know? Things is going to change up, fam. She needs to write down what she using the money for. Let me tell y'all something, fam. And this is true. This is real talk, right? Nobody ain't going to give me my credit for this, but I talked about this back in the day. If you hear anybody on social media saying this, what I'm about to say, they got it from me. Back in the day, I used to talk about these topics regarding child support and the system. And I said, this is my original thoughts and plans, and everybody on social media ran with it. I said what needs to be done is when it comes to child support, there needs to be a card that is created where the child support is placed on the card, and the only thing the mother is able to do with that card is buy what is needed for the child. Nothing more. Nothing personal, no personal items, no shopping for herself, no clothing, hair products, fixing her car, none of that. The card document what the child get. The father has access to this website where he can go to the website, type it in, put it in his login, and see where the money is going. And he know his child got 4 pairs of shoes, a couple pairs of jeans, shirts, book bag, X, Y, and Z. He can literally see and calculate where each dollar went. His attorney can see where the money is going, and it's only being spent for the child. That was a plan and an idea that I talked about many years ago regarding child support, because child support is a system that is being abused. And when a man is placed on child support, not only do the woman get her cut, the courts get their cut, the system they get paid, everybody get paid. So it's a system of making money, and they thrive on getting rich guys to get caught up in the system. It's not enough just to get you brothers that are on the 9-to-5 grind. They want the brothers with the big bread, big cash. They want the cash cow. You know, they don't want to garnish your wages. You making $2,000 every 2 weeks, whatever the case is. They're not really trying to mess with you that much. They don't want that. They don't want your money. They'll take it, but they don't really want your money. They want the big money. So they want the celebrities to get caught up in child support, because with you, those guys, they know you got bank accounts here, bank accounts there, secret cash here. They want to really get you, you know? So Tyrese is in some hot water. And it's sad to see, because when he was on Shannon Sharp, you know, he was dressed clean, you know, he was fresh. He seemed very successful looking. But to see this happening now, it's like, dag, bro, you don't got the bread to just pay that off and done. Like, just pay it off, man. Like, get it over with. Because if he wasn't paying it, it's because he don't got the money. And this is very telling, because you'll see these celebrities and you think, man, these guys are really successful, but the money is not really there. The money is not there, y'all. It's just like a lot of you on the outside, you might look successful, but you know your situation. You know if you really got it. You know what really goes on. You might have a nice car, but you know deep down inside, you don't really got no money like that. And a lot of actors aren't making the money the way they used to. Everything changed. It's like nobody's watching certain things no more. A lot of people hang on social media now. It's like people just be on social media. Nobody watches TV. Nobody watches TV no more. All of these different networks and stuff, it's like it's just not working the way it used to. The budgets to film these movies, they just don't got it no more. So a lot of actors are suffering. This is why you see a lot of people coming on social media to be podcasters now, because they figure that's where the money is. And I really don't like the fact that a lot of celebrities come into social media to be podcasters. I'm strongly against that. And the reason being is it's almost like because they failed in their arena, they want to come on social media and I guess interrupt what other people have been trying to accomplish for many years. It's sort of like you might be a person who's been on social media doing your thing, and then you got a celebrity because of their name. They start a YouTube channel and it blows up overnight because of who they are in the industry. I just think it's unfair. I personally believe that they shouldn't even be welcomed in these spaces. That's my personal belief. I believe they should stay in their arena and stop coming over to these sides trying to be successful because it's not working out in the industry no more. I think they should stay over there because it's unfair. It's like they have an advantage. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. That's just my personal opinion because it's like it's not really authentic. These folks were never podcasters. They were never. This is not what they do. So how all of a sudden they're doing it? We know why they're doing it, just to make some money. It's not really because their heart is in it, is what I'm saying. If you're an actor and this is what you do for a living, then I respect that. But how do you go from actor to podcaster overnight? When were you ever a podcaster? When did you ever interview anyone? Now, Shannon Sharp is an exception to the rule. The reason being is he's very good at communication. He's very good at, doing the things he did. Even when he was in the sport, even down to doing commentating work, he had the gift. So in that regard, he is more qualified to be on social media doing what he's doing. I respect that because we've seen the track record of him doing it, if that makes sense. What I'm more or less talking about is somebody who they were doing one thing and the transition was like overnight. 1 minute they were doing this, next minute now they have a microphone and they're doing podcasting. Like, come on, stop. But getting back to Tyrese, I don't know what his net worth is. Let me look him up, find out what's going on. Because he need to pay this money and get this over with. He need to pay this money, get this over with before, it gets really messed up. Wow. James Earl Jones, legendary actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93. Wow. R.I.P. fam. Man. Great actor. I'm looking at Yahoo and I just seen it pop up. James Earl Jones, y'all. Legendary actor and voice of Darth Vader, dies at 93 years old. Man, oh man, oh man. Great actor, man. Peace on your journey. So, y'all saying 4 million? 4 million? Let me look it up. I'll probably have to talk about the Earl Jones situation later. He was in a lot of films. All right. Tyrese net worth. Tyrese net worth. It says 2 million. Tyrese net worth is 2 million, bro. That's bad, man. Dang. What in the world is going on, bro? Yo, how you be in all of these movies, man, Fast and the Furious. How do you be in all of these films, making all of these albums, and how? Let me read this thing real quick. What is Tyrese Gibson's net worth? I'm reading something online. Tyrese Gibson is an American Grammy-nominated R&B singer, songwriter, rapper, actor, author, model, MTV, VJ, and writer who has a net worth of $2 million. As we detail in the next several sections, Tyrese's exact net worth has been a question mark on several occasions. In November 2017, Tyrese claimed in an Instagram message that his contentious divorce with ex-wife Norma Mitchell had left him desperate and broke. 2 months later, he and his new wife, Samantha, so hold up, whoa. I thought this, yo, Tyrese, bro, you the problem, fam. You the problem, bro. I just got a new revelation, fam. I just got a new revelation while reading. You see how it's good to read? I just got a new revelation while reading. Yo, what's going on, bro? Nah, man, nah. I gotta have another drink, man. This is getting crazy, bro. Nah, man. Yo, Tyrese, bro, you the problem, fam. I don't mean to laugh, bro, but Tyrese, you the problem, fam. Let me go back and read it, man. Tyrese claimed in an Instagram message that his contentious divorce with ex-wife Norma, fam, real talk, I always thought Norma and who's this? Samantha was the same person. I thought the name was like a Samantha Norma, like a last name. That's what I always thought. So this is a revelation. So you got 2 ex-wives? Let me read it. Okay. Tyrese claimed in an Instagram message that his contentious divorce with ex-wife Norma Mitchell had left him desperate and broke. 2 months later, he and his new wife, Samantha Lee, bought a $4 million house in Atlanta. And several years later, in a separate divorce case, it would be revealed that Tyrese made $2 million that year. Why you bought a $4 million home? Listen, I don't understand for the life of me why people buy homes that are $4 million. Like, I don't get it, fam. Why do people do that? And I know I had missed the super chat, right? Did I miss a super chat? Let me see. I want to make sure I shout those super chats out. Wait, hold on a second. Shout out to TVH for the support. Says, hello, Ringo. Are you doing any more hater reaction videos? Because it's hilarious when you explain how haters hate comedy gold. Hater reaction videos? I don't understand what you mean. Shout out to Mogul for the support. Says great content. I remember the Benny Blanco one. Real informative. Salute. Appreciate you for the support. Yeah, so I don't understand, why do people buy $4 million homes? Like, you don't need that. Like, why? That's crazy. It makes no sense. Personally, I think the most a house should cost, if anything, the most, like we're talking about the most, it's probably 600K. I personally feel you should build a house from scratch. 600K, that should be the limit, in my opinion. If you're one of them folks that just want to get a house that's already pre-built somewhere and it's $1 million, you wasted your money, because that house is not worth that money. If you do your research on that house, when it was built and how much it really costs, it was pennies on a dollar. You just threw all your money away. You could have bought land and then have a house built on that land. $4 million, that makes no sense, bro. That's a waste of money. Do you know how much the expenses is going to cost to maintain that house? Electrical, water, all sorts of different things. Fam, you're going to go broke soon, bro. I don't think people count the costs when it comes to these type of things. Over time, you're going to eventually run out of gas, man. In the beginning, it might feel like, okay, everything is cool. But over time, long term, you're going to run out of steam. $4 million home, you're going to go broke. To buy a $4 million home mean you need to be making $4 million or more every year. Do the math on that. If you want to know, look, people, basic math, right? Common sense, basic math. If you buy a $4 million home, in order to maintain it, you need to make at least $4 million a year, right? That's just simple math. You don't even need to be a mathematician to know that. It's just common sense. $4 million home, I need to make $4 million a year. I need to. To be comfortable, where I'm not worrying about bills, I need to make $4 million a year. If Tyrese net worth is $2 million, he's done. Sorry, he's done. Doesn't matter if it's $2 million, he's broke. Because the house is $4 million, then you got to factor in cars, utilities, furniture, landscaping, people you got to pay, all different types of taxes. Man, you know what's another thing I learned too? And I'm sure a lot of you, I noticed this too. When you get older, right, you start realizing more and more and more about the value of a dollar. And you start to realize how dumb decision making can be for some people when they're younger. It's like when you're younger, you'll do stupid things and literally put yourself in a pit. But when you're older, it's like you start to realize where money needs to go and what you really need to do. And you can live a very comfortable life and live good on minimal income if you know how to, I guess, budget your living expenses, not going above and beyond your means. You can live pretty good. To buy a $4 million home when you're not really making no money is crazy. And I think that was a bad decision on Tyrese. And he must have did that in order to impress Samantha. But let's continue reading. So it says 2 months later, he and his new wife, Samantha Lee, bought a $4 million house in Atlanta. And several years later, in a separate divorce case, it would be revealed that Tyrese made $2 million that year. Then in September 2024, Tyrese was temporarily detained over a refusal to pay the $10,000 monthly child support he was ordered to pay his now ex-wife Samantha Lee. More on this case on Tyrese, others' unusual financial problems in a moment. Tyrese Gibson's entertainment career started in the late 1990s in the music industry. His R&B albums, including the self-titled Tyrese 1998, 2000 Watts 2001, and Black Rose 2015, garnered critical acclaim, and commercial success. Gibson's acting career took off in 2001 when he was cast as Roman Pierce in the blockbuster Too Fast, Too Furious, the second installment of the Fast and Furious franchise. This role not only catapult him into global recognition, but also marked the beginning of a long-standing association with the franchise. And this is what I'm saying. He was a part of this franchise for so long and his net worth is only $2 million? What in the world? What kind of deal you got? Yo, Tyrese, bro, holla at me, bro. Bro, how you a part of this franchise, the Fast and Furious, and you only got $2 million? Let me see. Nah, bro. They played you, fam. You got played, bro. Let me see. Too Fast, Too Furious earnings. Now check this out. Tyrese net worth is $2 million. The film received mostly negative reviews from critics and grossed $236 million worldwide. What? So hold up. This film made all this money, and all you have for your name is $2 million, bro. And you've been in pretty much all of them. You have a 360 deal? Like, what kind of deal you got, fam? You on the cover of these movies? This is sad, bro. Where his money went, y'all? Where his money at, y'all? This is crazy, man. $236 million for the movie, but yet Tyrese, let me check this out. Vin Diesel net worth. Ringo, you pocket watching. I'm not pocket watching, man. I'm trying to find out what's going on. Now, Vin Diesel's net worth. Now, yo, Vin Diesel net worth, $225 million. Yo, Tyrese, man, holla at me, bro. Let me ask you a question. What category of an actor is Tyrese? Like an A-list, B-list, like, because maybe Vin Diesel, maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe Vin Diesel is an actor that they're gonna pay way more money, but his net worth is $225 million. So let me get this straight. Is Vin Diesel an A-list actor? Or are you saying Tyrese is an A-list actor? Which one? Because if Tyrese is an A-list actor, then he would be in the category with Denzel Washington. We know he's not in that category. He's not in the category with these guys. So he's a C-list. C-list at best. Somebody said a D-list. Wow. I wonder if they even have those stats. I wonder if they have those stats. Let me see if they got those kind of stats online. Tyrese. Let me see if they even have. What kind of, wait. let me just type it like this. Is Tyrese an A-list actor? Oh, snap. His name is Tyrese, and he's a moderately successful R&B artist, a D-list. Yo, I don't mean to laugh, but it's just funny to me because somebody said it in the chat. He's a D-list actor, y'all. He's a D-list actor. So let me go back to Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel, let's see. He's probably A-list because he's a good actor. Let me see. Yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Why did Marvel pay an A-list? So he's an A-list actor? Okay. Vin Diesel is an A-list actor. That's why he make more money, y'all. That's why. A D-list actor, if we can't expect, what I'm trying to say is this. If Tyrese is a D-list actor, he ain't gonna get paid like Vin Diesel. You get it? He ain't gonna get paid, which means Vin Diesel is like the star of the show, the main guy. So Tyrese he's an actor, but he's not Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel gonna make more, but it's kind of sad and shocking that Vin Diesel's net worth is 200. I think I said 225 million, and Tyrese's net worth is only 2 million. That's sad. This ain't about color. If I'm correct, Vin Diesel is technically a black man. Technically, it's not about race. He's just a good actor. I mean, it is what it is. I don't think it's a race thing. I think that the Fast and Furious franchise was great until one of the cast died. You know, that was the end of it. But moving on back onto the case with Tyrese, his situation is just really, really bad, man. I personally believe that being that he have 2 divorces under his belt, that's how he lost all his money. That's how he lost all his money. Tyrese, if you're listening, it's your fault. It's your fault, bro. I mean, I get it. You're going through it. I'm not here to really mock and make fun of you or anything like that. I'm trying to just be fair and balanced. I think that you really need to chill with these women that you're dealing with and make better choices and stop flaunting women on social media. The woman that you're with, I don't even know if you're still with her. She probably left. Let me look it up. Let me see if Tyrese is still with that woman. Let me see. Let's go look for him online. Tyrese. Let's see if he's still with that woman. I see him holding a baby. Where's that woman? Okay. This is the woman here. Because it's like he liked to show off his women and he end up in trouble with women again. Now, I don't know if he recently had a kid or what. I see him holding a baby here. I don't know Wait, the love that a father can have for his children can't quite be explained, whatever the outcome is. This was 11 hours. Wait, hold on. 11 hours ago, he posted that? Did he have a baby? Did Tyrese recently have a kid? Or, I don't know. Or he just posting. I don't know if that's old. I don't know if those are reminiscent photos. I don't know. If he's posting old pictures, then I don't like when dudes do that. I make content about that a lot of times, and I'm sure a lot of you ladies know this. A lot of times what men will do, and I'm not saying Tyrese is a bad father or anything, but a lot of times what men will do is they'll post like old pics or whatever of them with their kid when they were a baby, and it'll make them look like they're this great dad, and they're doing it for the public. They're not doing it because they're really active in a child's life. Again, I'm not saying that Tyrese wasn't there for his children. That's not what I'm saying. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. What I'm saying is a lot of times men, let's say, for example, you're a woman and you have a baby daddy, right? And he ain't ish, right? You go to his Facebook or his Instagram, he'll have photos with the children playing. You'll see pictures of him holding the baby like this, and everybody be in the comments, wow, you're such a great dad. We need more fathers like you. Wow. A woman is so lucky to have you, and everybody's praising him. But you know the real him. You know he ain't ish. You know he's never there for the kids, but he do it for social media. That's what I'm saying. Right? So I don't know if it's one of them situations. How you doing, Ethereal? I see you in the building. Let me see. Ra said, you called it about 2 years ago, Ringo, when Tyrese was crying about child support. Yeah, I said it's going to get worse and the new woman is going to take him in. But I thought when he was crying, I thought that was a different situation. So it's like, this is confusing, man. How is it that all the women Tyrese get with ends in divorce? It can't be the women, guys. It can't be the women. It's Tyrese. It gotta be. Now, I'm not taking any accountability off of the women. The women he deal with is probably bad news. But if I'm a fisherman, and I put out the bait, and it seemed like all the fish I get is rotten, the problem is not the fish. Problem is me. I'm fishing in the same place, and I keep bringing in rotten fish. And then I'm cooking it, and now I'm getting sick. He's the common denominator. He's the problem. Tyrese is the problem in this situation. If every woman you get with is sorry and a problem, then it's because of you as a man. No different than if you're a lady and you got pregnant by Pookie and Ray Ray, and he's a deadbeat bum. You leave him, got with a new man, and then you get pregnant by him. He's a bum. Then you leave him, get pregnant by a new man because he's a bum. Then you get pregnant again. The problem is you. The problem is not these men. You got 4 baby daddies, all pregnant by different dudes, but you blame the men and say they're deadbeats. No, you are the problem. Can you be accountable for your actions? Can't be the men. It's your choices. So Tyrese is the problem in this situation. I hold him fully accountable. Those women that are coming after his money, it's because of him. I feel bad for him. Don't get me wrong. He a dude, and I know he's struggling, and I know it's bothering his relationships right now with any other current woman, because remember, he's trying to deal with whatever woman he with. He's trying to live a certain lifestyle. So how could you live that lifestyle and you ain't pay your child support? If anything, that woman needs to question that and be like, hold on now. We kicking it and all, but I'm looking at the tabloids. I'm looking at the news. You owe child support, bro. You like pay your child support, man. Pay your child support. Guys, if you don't want to deal with child support, don't have no kids, bro. And if you do got kids, make sure you get with a woman that you and her see eye to eye and you can really build with her, fam, because Tyrese is making bad choices out here, fam. Let me see what else I can find on this page. See what else I can find. He titled his album Beautiful Pain. Beautiful Pain. There's nothing beautiful about pain, fam. Like, it's not. Let me find a video. Let me see if I can find something. Let me see if I can find something here. Let's check this out. Let's see.
I'm gonna go ahead and get my outfit together. I think I'm gonna go eat me some red lobster. I ain't never been arrested. Never went to jail in my life. Never. Why? Because I don't do anything illegal. I want to send this message out to all of the fathers. This is not man versus woman. Make sure I say that. Take all that shit off the table. What I love right now is that from all of the interviews that I've been doing, all of the women who are probably always going to see things through the lens of a woman. Feminists, women's group, you know, it's like, I don't care if the woman is wrong. I don't care what she doing, what she asking for, what she trying to get in alimony, trying to crack the prenup, trying to get this for child support. I don't give a fuck how wrong she is. Most women are always going to see things through the lens of women. So I feel like we're in a real place right now where I could not be more proud of the women that have been vocal and outspoken about all of this goofy shit that my ex is doing and still doing. As a matter of fact, both of my ex.
Both.
I know y'all are quick to say playing victim, gaslighting.
You said he owed what? Tyrese owes, yeah, we talked about that. We talked about that. But it's $10,000 a month, I believe he have to pay. It's $10,000. I'm trying to figure out how he missing payments. That's what I'm trying to, listen, just pay it off. Pay it off and get it over with. He even owe the attorney fees for the ex. So it's like everybody want their bread, bro. Just pay it off. Let's go.
Manipulation, narcissists, they gonna put all kind of shit on you to make sure that whatever they decide to believe about you is what they want to believe, because what? I was born a man. I got it. No one's after me. There's no Crips and Bloods after me. There's nobody in corporate America after me. There's nobody at none of these movie studios after me. There's none of these record labels after me. I got baby mama drama. You get in a relationship with an entertainer who happens to be a public figure, or somebody who's a real estate tycoon, or somebody in the tech space, or somebody who has an actual profitable business. Now, this is what's crazy. Since I've been so public about all the shit that I've been dealing with, you would not, and I have lost count of how many women who have walked up to me who are the high net worth individuals, the ones with all the money and the success, talking about how their ex-husband is getting alimony and how the husband is getting child support payments and the husband is getting all that he's doing, freeloading. The husband got the house. Doesn't really happen that often, but when you were born a man, you go into a courtroom and you understand clearly that there is a preset menu that says you were born a man, fuck you. That's what the preset menu says.
See, I'm hearing what he's saying, but at the same time, he got to take accountability for the fact that This is a woman that he decided to marry, and it's like he's blaming the courts and he's trying to make it seem like because you're a man. I get all of that stuff. But we got to control what we do as men. Like, we got to look at our choices. When you got with this lady, where did it go wrong? Because obviously everything was good when you got with her. Everything was good. Y'all was loving one another. Everything was fine. But then something went wrong. Where did it go wrong? You know, what happened before it got to this point? We know the system is set up. You already got a divorce already. You had one divorce. So at the end of the day, you're supposed to already know better. If you were with the first wife, Norma, and got a divorce, went through the ringer with her, been through the courts with her, you should already be wise and know, you know what? I'm not making this mistake again. Not with no other woman, bruh. Nope. I'm gonna keep my eyes open this time. I'm gonna learn from this. Best believe that. Ain't gonna be no other woman that's gonna take advantage and cause me to lose everything and lose my mind. Because this is another reason why a lot of these actors suffer financially, is because of their personal lives being all over social media. A lot of times the movie industry don't want to really work with you because it's like when they see you have all these problems, it's bad for business. This is real talk. When you're married, right, and you're in the industry as an actor or whatever, when there's a lot of controversy about you, movie studios don't want to deal with you because of their marketing campaign. They don't want to market you, but you're on social media going through hell and hot waters with your baby mama or your wife. It's not good for business. It's just like with a job. It's a conflict of interest. If you're at the job causing havoc and mayhem, they're not going to want you there because all of the other workers are complaining about you. They don't want to work with you. This is why in business, you got to keep your family business good because it'll enter into your social business and then it'll mess up your work. And all of that will ruin the bottom line, which is your bread. That's why Tyrese net worth is $2 million. I'm pretty sure he made way more money than that before. And it's like all his money is gone because of women. Not to blame women. It's because Tyrese make bad choices in women. Just like you got women that make bad choices in men and end up with a Pookie and Ray Ray, you got men that make bad choices in women and then they complain as if though, well, the system is against me. No, you making bad decisions, bro. Like you weren't thinking about long-term success. You were thinking about personal pleasure right now. See, as men, for the most part, when we see women, we don't think about the long-term success. We think about, man, she got a nice body. Man, she looking real good, bro. I want to hit that. Man, I want to tap that thing, bro. She looking real good too. Man, you see that? That's what we thinking. We ain't thinking long-term like, man, if I hit that, are we going to be cool 10 years down the road? If I get her pregnant or if we get married, is this the kind of woman that's going to be there or is she going to flip out and turn against me? Men don't think about that. They just want to get it in, do what they got to do. You see what I mean? Whereas women, for the most part, they'll get with a dude and they already got their plan already set. That's what a lot of you guys don't know. A lot of times a woman will get with a man and know he's an actor or whatever the case is. She already got her plan. If anything go wrong with this relationship, I got this lawyer on retainer already. I got this in place. I already did my research on how I'm going to get the child support. They already planned this out, guys. I'm just letting you know. A lot of times women plan out the end from the beginning. Whereas you guys are just thinking about wanting to smash. She already have it planned. If everything go good, I'll behave myself. I'll be this good wife. But if things go south, I'm out. I'm going to call this person, that person, and I'm going to get your money. And they already got it all figured out. They already started talking to the attorney months in advance. She already on the phone, bro. You just don't know. While you thinking the relationship is good, the divorce already happened a year ago. Before the paperwork is given to you to sign, You already was divorced while living with her in the house. Matter of fact, this is even true in relationships and dating. A lot of times before a woman break up with a man, right? To you brothers, before that lady broke up with you, she already had another man lined up already. This is a fact. She already had another man lined up. She may have not been with him, but he was already on reserve in her DM, on her email list, in her cell phone, got his number. They probably communicated a couple of times, probably, hanged out a little bit. And she already had her plan before she broke up with you. This is why it's so easy for a woman to get over you, and then next week she got a new man, and you're looking at her like, how did that happen? Because women have the ability to turn off their feelings for you. They could turn it off like a light switch. She can get rid of you today. Tomorrow, she's with another man, and she's not even thinking about how you feel, because she turned her emotions off. Whereas as a man, you'll be thinking about her because of your feelings for a woman. See, as a man, when we love a woman, we really do. Like, we really sincerely do love a woman from the heart. And it really hurts when things go south. A lot of guys don't want to admit it, but when men have feelings for a woman, it's really genuine. We're not talking about those losers that just use women and get rid of them. If a man really love you or have feelings for you, it's really from the heart. So if there was a breakup, it's difficult for him to get over it. This is why you see Tyrese making these videos and, talking about, I really loved her, and, I can't believe it was transactional, and, this is crazy, because deep down inside, he wanted it to work out. It's just that it didn't. And he's looking at all that he invested in. This is another thing that men look at. We look at how much we invested in the relationship, And that's not to say that women don't invest anything in the relationship, because maybe his exes invested a lot in the relationships too. Again, I haven't heard everybody's side. I haven't done any research on Norma or the Samantha Lee, to find out what she got to say. Maybe there's videos out there where she gave her side of what really pissed her off about Tyrese. But I can guarantee you that it's a two-way street. It's not just that these women are greedy for money. Women, for the most part, is going to want security, and they're going to want resources. I mean, it is what it is. In a perfect world, we would want women that rock with us for us. But in society we live in, it's all about survival of the fittest. And at the end of the day, security is very important to women. If you spoil a woman from the beginning with luxuries, cars, fancy homes, clothes, jewels, it's something you got to maintain. This is why you don't spoil women. You shouldn't spoil a woman. Even if you got money, you should never spoil a woman by flexing and driving her around in nice cars and doing this and doing that. You shouldn't do none of that type of stuff. You shouldn't spoil her. I'm not saying be a bum. I'm not saying don't show her a good time. Just, do things the right way so that she can respect you for where you are and what you are able to provide. And as she develop more with you, now you can open that door a little bit more and reveal the hidden treasure of who you really are. And she's going to appreciate you for that rather than your money. If you lead with your money, now you got to maintain that with the woman. And you can't blame a woman for wanting your money if you lead with your money. Does that make any sense? Look at how Tyrese be flexing with, let me see if I can pull up some receipts. I'll probably make a video with what he was talking about later on, right? Let me see if I can find some receipts. I don't know if he took anything down, but I want to show you some of these things, man, because I seen a video a while back. It's a couple of months back, but I want, all right, let me see this, right? Hold on a second. Let me see. Damn, this video quality is horrible. This video quality is horrible here. But let me see if you can see this. I don't know if you can, right? That's not my quality, that's his. Now, this is supposed to be his woman. Do you see what he's doing for the camera, y'all? Do you see what he's doing, right?
We on our way to the 1992 premiere. Going big, you know what I'm saying? We had to switch it up tonight. We ain't doing no motherfucking great Gatsby tonight, nigga.
I don't want no music playing. But y'all see what he did, right? You see what I'm saying? Giving the spin for the camera. Her butt cheeks is all out. Like, if that's how you moving with the woman that you're dealing with right now, fam, there's no way no one can look at you and feel really sorry for you. It's like you're the problem, bro. Like, look at how you carrying on with this woman, bro. You're flexing, you with the cars, you're throwing up your West Coast signs. You know, you're the problem at the end of the day. And I think it's very clear he don't have no respect for the women that he's with. And think about the woman that he dealing with, how her butt cheeks is out. The clothing is very revealing. Her body is literally advertised to the world. So Tyrese don't even respect the woman he with. He don't. Because I'm pretty sure other guys that roll with him is looking at his woman like, man, I'll hit that from the back. Ain't no doubt about that. Look at that wagon she got, fam. I'll definitely smash that. You see what I'm saying? So Tyrese is the problem. This is why he's having issues with his exes. It's because of how he move when it comes to the women he deal with. You know, so you can't really look at the situation as, oh, it's these women. These women are the problem. We can hold them accountable for certain things, but at the end of the day, I hold Tyrese 100% accountable in this situation. 100%. It's his fault, man. I don't like when I see dudes flexing in the street with women half naked and just embarrassing himself and his woman. Like, come on now. Let your woman put on some clothes, bro. She's supposed to be representing you. Let's see what else we find. Hold on, let me turn off the music because I don't want no copyright. All right? Let's look at this clip here and see what we can get out of this, right? This is supposed to be his woman here, right? So she's in the car, you know, with this outfit on. It's all about showing off. Got to show off everything. Got to show off her body. Got to make the world see. This is what it's all about. You see? Now, if this is supposed to be a woman that you're going to possibly make a future wife, why are we doing this? You see what I'm saying? This is what I mean, gang. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is why Tyrese is in trouble right now. He over-sexualized everything. He flaunts his woman around. He's proud of the fact that he got this woman with this body. And this is why Tyrese is in trouble. He just don't know how to deal with women. And he posts everything on social media. And it makes him look bad. It really does. Because every time you see his girlfriend, she always showing her behind. This is what she does all the time. You know? Always shows her behind. Always got to make the camera see this. Always got to do that. And it's just not cool. And this is another reason why his exes are doing what they're doing in terms of taking him to the courts. Because it's like, you trying to stunt. He took down a lot of videos, y'all. He took down a lot. He took down a lot of stuff. Let's see this one here. Right? So you have him here. Let me see if I can turn the volume up.
And I'm just celebrating. 1992 has finally been unleashed to the world. My Beautiful Pain double album. Everybody around the world is listening to my album. Spotify, Apple Music, all streaming platforms. And of all things my girl could say in the middle of the movie, she said, baby, I'm cold. This is Zelly, y'all. Zelly, she's one of a kind. She says, baby, I'm cold. So being is that I like movies. I like movies. I like being in movies with my friends and family, my loved one. And my lady can't be cold out here, man.
Notice he's talking about his lady being cold, but she's pretty much not even wearing any clothes. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, guys. She's cold, but she's wearing no clothes. She's wearing this see-through revealing outfit, which is only designed to stimulate men to get them aroused. I mean, the type of stuff she's wearing, she's supposed to have that on in the crib when she's role playing for her man. That's the type of outfit as a woman you wear. Your man is home, the kids sleep, y'all in your room, you went and showered, decked yourself out, he there laying down, whatever the case is, and you come out of the bathroom area looking like that. You come out and he looking at you like, oh snap. You know, he wasn't expecting that. It was surprise, surprise. That's the type of thing you wear when you in the house. But he got his woman in the street. You know what I mean? So now, if I'm there and I'm seeing this woman and I'm seeing her cakes and I'm seeing her body, I'm going to want to smash. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest with you as a man. You know, so you can't tell me that you respect yourself as a man if you're going to display your woman like this, bro. You can't. If this is making you feel proud as a man, like, wow, I got me a sister, nice body, she thick in all the right places. I just want the world to see this. Why would you want the world to see this? Bro, you the same one that travel to Arab countries, bro. You know they don't got their women outside looking like that, fam. There's things you're supposed to be learning about other cultures. You wondering why in Arab nations, they pretty much have their women covered up. I ain't saying a woman got to be covered up like that all day. You know, a woman could look nice maxi dress, a nice outfit, whatever the case is. But you out there in respected cultures and how they move, and yet look at how you got your woman, bro. You don't supposed to have her like this. Nah. You're supposed to make her sophisticated and represent you. But see, the way you carry yourself with your woman is a representation of how you are. You're naked, bro. Your mind is naked. Your whole demeanor, everything about you is open to the public, including your woman. This is sad.
Right there, bro. I don't want you too close to all this. Get back.
Notice this, fam. He don't want you too close to her, and he got everybody watching his woman's behind. Bro, that's for you, bro. That's for you to watch in your crib. That's not for me. I shouldn't have to be seeing your woman's behind, bro. That's giving me all sorts of thoughts. You making other men see your woman's cheeks, bro. Another man is not supposed to see your woman's cheeks. They don't, man. We don't supposed to be looking all between her legs, looking her up and down. We're not supposed to be doing that as men. But if you put your woman out there, brothers are going to look. And don't tell me they ain't going to want to smash. So you can't get mad if another dude want to smash your woman now when you're looking at them cakes, you know? I mean, come on now. Look at what he's doing.
So, come on over here. I'm trying to show you men, I'm trying to show you fellas that chivalry is not dead. You understand me? You understand me? My baby says she cold. You okay now? Everything all right? Because if she give you that look and say like, babe, it's cold, then I gotta go handle that. So, now listen. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, okay? Okay? She told me something else too. She's got a song on the album that she loves that I did with October London, and it's called Bedroom Bullet. And she said, well, baby, they up in there watching the movie for the next 2 hours. The song is called Bedroom Bullet. We'll be back.
You see how sad this is? This is sad, y'all. All of that for social media. That's where Tyrese goes wrong. He probably a good guy, but at the end of the day, dude is a failure when it comes to dealing with women. He don't know how to move. He's a show off. He likes to flex. I mean, you're literally recording yourself putting a jacket over a woman as if though you're being a gentleman. Fam, you're acting. You're an actor. And this is why when reality hits, you cry. This is why nobody could take you serious when you start crying. See, when I see stuff like this, man, it's like, dude, this is why you're going through it, fam. This is why. And that woman that he with, she gonna leave you, bro. I can tell you right now, that woman is gonna leave Tyrese, bro. She's gonna leave. Once the bread and everything in, she's going, bro. She's gone. It's gonna be over. Because think about it, with all the issues Tyrese is having right now with money, it's only but a certain amount of time left before she's like, look, I gotta go. I gotta return this back to sender. You know? I got to go. It's sad, man. It's sad how a man make horrible decisions with women and can't seem to realize that he's the problem. Let me see if there's more. He took down a lot of stuff. Let me see this. Here go another one. Let me see. Got music in there. Let me turn that down. But let me see. Let me see if I can play this. All right. So as you can see, here he go again, having to show off some more. Want the world to see that he's happy. But see, he's not really happy. This is all for the camera. When a man really have a woman and he's really happy, he don't do all of this. When a man is really loving a woman, he don't record and then put it on social media. He don't. Men who do these type of things are men that are trying their best to prove to the world that they're happy and that they're good. Oh, let me see. She got a page too. Let me see. She has a page. Her Instagram is the typical Instagram of how women just have their clothes off all day. And this is typical. I'm just kind of looking to try to find what's going on. See, this right here is worship. This is sad. This right here is worship. You see that? This is what happens when a man worships a woman. That's Tyrese's problem right there. That's sad. It's sad, but I'm trying to show you the receipts so you can see how his downfall is. He's the kind of man that would spend every dollar to make a woman feel happy, and then he go broke. Now check this out. Tyrese, now watch this, guys. Tyrese ain't paying his child support. But look at this. Look what he got her, fam. Check this out. She writes, "Baby, I have no words. Still in shock over here, Tyrese." So hold up, fam. You don't got no money to pay your child support, but you buying women that ain't even your wife new whips, bruh? And you wondering why these women always going off on you brothers. You wondering why they go to court to put you on child support. Now I know why. It's no wonder the baby mama, well, not baby mama, the ex-wife, excuse me. Because a baby mama is a woman that just got pregnant. She was married to this dude, so you got to respect her ex-wife. You wondering why she went to the courts to get her bread. Because she see what you doing. You buying women SUVs, and you wondering why these women mad. They seeing how you treating the other women. Come on now. Look at this. She flexing, got her dogs on top of the car, flexing, and you can't pay your child support. Come on now. This ain't right. Pay your child support, bro. Pay the money and stop playing, man. This ain't right, man. And this woman, whether her name is Zelly, I'm not sure what her name is, her flexing with the car is really a shot she's taking at Samantha. You got to understand how women do what they do. By her posting the gift, that's her taking a shot at the two ex-wives by saying, yeah, y'all not with Tyrese no more, but look how he's treating me. This is how women get down, bro. Yeah, the Range Rover was the child support. Yeah, man. That's why the ex-wife went to court to put pressure on him, fam. Yeah, he definitely simping. Definitely simping, bro. That's crazy, man. How you gonna buy a woman? This woman not even your wife, bro. Like, how could you be so dumb, man? You mean to tell me vagina make men buy women cars, bro? This is sad, man. You get a little box from a woman and you buying her cars and you can't pay your child support, bro? Come on now. This ain't right. This is not right, fam. But again, she's flexing not for social media, even though it's on social media. It's really designed for his ex to look at the situation and be like, what? You mean to tell me you got her that? Nah. And you ain't paying my child support? Nah, we coming for you, bro. We coming for you, bro. I always say, fam, when you have a woman like the one that he with right now, you're in trouble, bro. You're in trouble. A woman that like to flaunt her body, hear me guys, on social media is a problem. I'm just letting you know. You could get mad, but it's a problem because she want the world to see her, bro. And if she want the world to see her, she don't really belong to you. She's not really faithful to you. She's faithful to social media, the public, and whatnot. So that woman is going to leave Tyrese. She's gonna leave. Make no doubt about that. Maybe not right now, but she's gonna be either gone or he might end up getting her pregnant. I don't know. Something gonna end up happening because he keep picking up the same kind of women. This is what I'm seeing. I'm looking at a pattern here. He's the common denominator. It's him. He's at fault. Let's see what we got with this dude again. Check this out. You see what he does? This is what Tyrese does all the time, y'all. He's always showing her backside. Always. And she's always ready for the camera. This is sad, man. Look at the car. Got to show her coming in the car. Got to flex. Got to do all this stuff. Pay your child support, bro. You flexing and doing all of this stuff. You balling. Okay. Pay that child support. See, you would never see me doing stuff like this, bro. Because I'm not here to show women and show their backside. All you're doing is making people want to smash your woman and making your exes go to the courts to get more child support because they're looking at the car, they're looking at what you're doing, the lifestyle, and they're like, you know what? This dude got money somewhere. This is what the courts are doing. You think the lawyers of Samantha is playing games? They come on social media, they watch his girlfriend's social media, they watch the fact that he bought her a car, and she most likely told the lawyer, look, Tyrese bought her a car. How come he ain't paying the child support? The attorney is like, thanks, we need this receipt. Shout out to all the attorneys, man. They got so much receipts because a lot of these men, they're dumb. They go on social media and they put all this stuff on social media that incriminates themselves, man. Come on now. You riding around all these fancy cars, Bentleys, Rolls Royces, Maybachs, and eating chicken and whatnot. You got the money to pay, man. Eating Chick-fil-A. Come on, man. Got to carry yourself better, man. And like I said, I think Tyrese is a good dude. You know what I mean? I think he's a good dude, man. It's just that he make bad decisions with women, man. Very, very bad decisions, man. Very bad decisions. He got to stop flaunting this woman around, bro, because when you do that stuff and then you go through a breakup, now you got to go take down all the photos. Now you got to remove this and remove that. Because it's like you want the world to think you're happy, but you ain't even make this woman your wife and you're already showering her with all of these different things. What did she actually do for you? That's the question, bro. What did she have? What did she do to you? And another thing, what do that woman look like when she take off all of the things that she attached to herself? Because we only see social media, but what exactly does she have and what does she represent outside of social media? Because it seemed like the only reason why Tyrese is with her is because of what her body looked like. And this is one of the major problems with a lot of you men, bro. Y'all always get women based on how their body look, but you ain't focusing on how her mind look. What did KRS teach you, man? Come on now, Tyrese. You listen to KRS-One. You know, you understand the lyrics, bro. The girls look so good, but their brain is not ready, bro. You remember that? Come on now. You're supposed to know the song, bro. You got with this woman because of how she looked. Again, if you look at the receipts, right? If you look at the receipts, this is what she do on social media all the time, all day. She want you to see her butt. So at the end of the day, this is what Tyrese is signing up for. She's going to leave you, bro. I know it. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen this happen many times. She's going to leave you for the next highest bidder. She's with you for now because she might like you, think you cool. It is what it is. But bro, if you got divorced once, got divorced twice, bro, you're getting a divorce again. The minute you take this woman down the aisle and get married, it all ends. Right now, matter of fact, I'm going to say this. I don't know if Tyrese married this woman yet or she's just a girlfriend. Remember what I told you earlier in the stream? That normally in today's day, when you're just kicking it, dating, sleeping with one another, the relationships go good for the most part. The minute you go down that aisle and get married, relationship is over. So, if Tyrese take that woman down the aisle to make her a wife, relationship is going to go downhill. She's with him right now because she's not really tied to him. She's not his wife, so it's easy for her to stay. But once she go get married, there's going to be another divorce. I'm telling you, y'all. If you go to her page and look at every photo, she have her back turned, showing her behind, bro. I don't like stuff like that, fam. I feel that as a woman, if you look good, you look good. But stop trying to show everybody your body because all you're going to do is make a man want to smash. That's all you're gonna want to do. Let me give you an example of what women do that is thirst trapping, right? This is what thirst trapping is, guys. This is thirst trapping. They take these type of video clips and they post it on social media and they act like they working out. This woman is not working out, guys. She's not working out, right? You have to always look at the camera angles. You have to look at all of these different things. This is not a workout. This is called thirst trapping. She want guys to look at her. She want guys to see her body. This is what she's doing, guys. This is not working out. Do you understand me? This is to make men lust. This is to make men desire. This is what they do, bro. And it's sick. It's really, really sick. It's just too much to be doing, man. Like, you got to carry yourself a certain way, man. Don't be doing all of this extra stuff. Men are going to be attracted to you as a woman regardless. But when you come online and you do this type of stuff all day, it's like, it's not cool, man. But again, this is what Tyrese chose. So if this is the woman that Tyrese decided to deal with, it's his fault if something go wrong, because he should know what kind of woman he dealing with. This type of lady want attention. She want attention. You got to have some money. That's just the way she's looking at it, man. She's like, look, if I'm going to kick it with you, you got to have some money, some clout, nice things, nice toys, and I'll deal with you. So if he have a fallout with this woman, we know why. I already see it coming. I know her type already. I already know her type, fam. You know, I don't know her personally. She might be a good woman. I don't know. You know, it is what it is. But as a man, if that's your girl, if that's your woman, you should make sure that she's representing you, is all I'm saying. I'm not saying she can't have a social media. I'm not saying that a woman can't dress nice and take nice photos. But there's certain type of photos that is good, and then there's certain type of photos that is just bad. And I feel that your woman represents you, and you should make her, or at least have her carry herself a certain way that will make you look good as a man, so that the public can see, okay, she's cool, you know. But no, that's not what I'm seeing, man. I'm not seeing that at all. He didn't get with this woman because of her brain and the fact that she's quality and she brings value. He got with her because she's seductive, guys. That's why he got with her. He got with her for how she looked on the outside. She worships herself. She's in the mirror. Vanity. This is what Tyrese is attracted to. There's nothing wrong with having an attractive woman. The problem is, what actually is she bringing to you? So Tyrese is attracted to the outward beauty of a woman. He's not attracted to who a woman is in the inside. Because if she was unattractive, would he post videos? Would he show her off? No. And again, this is how she look on social media. In the real world, when she get up in the morning, there's no makeup, there's no lashes, there's no filters. How does she really look? Post that picture, Tyrese. Post that. I don't think you'll do that. And this is why social media is dangerous, because it gives false images. It gives false images of how people are. And a lot of times when you see social media photos, you think that people are living this glamorous life every day. No. A lot of people are broke, struggling, trying to get by, crying at home. They're miserable. They really, really are struggling, man. And this is why I say, don't be fake, y'all. Don't be fake. Live within your means. I'm not saying don't have fun. You could do things for yourself. Listen, life is short. So take risk. Take risk, do certain things to better yourself and to enjoy your life, but don't be fake. And stop making bad choices when it comes to dating and relationships. I'm going to be making a lot of videos on dating and relationships in hopes that people will listen to the content, because I got a lot of advice to share. And I can tell you honestly that the situation with Tyrese, him getting arrested, is because number one, he's broke. Number two, he's living above his means, and he's trying to have this image online that he's successful, and he's not. Bro, when you can't pay your child support and you getting arrested, that's a bad look, man. Pay your child support, bro. Pay it. Don't be out here flexing with these women and you ain't doing what you got to do. Do I feel it's right with how you getting dealt with in the courts? I don't like it. But this is what you signed up for when you got with these women. You got to pay the piper, bro. You got to pay the piper, man. This is what you wanted. You should have learned from Norma. Then you should have learned from Samantha. You still haven't learned, bro. Come on now. And then, because of your clout and your success, a lot of times these women are able to grow. She's able to grow her social media presence because of the clout you give her. So now people will come to her. She'll begin to make money, do this. And there's nothing wrong with her making money, getting her bag, doing her thing. I ain't hating on none of that. But my point is, a lot of times for a lot of these ladies, they'll use Tyrese and his clout to build their brand. And then when they reach to a certain level, they out. For all you know, Zelly probably making more bread than Tyrese right now. She probably making more money than Tyrese right now. I would go as far to say that Zelly is making more money than Tyrese right now, because he built her up and she's able to thrive, and he's the one going through all this heartache and pain. So now the real question is, if she's making all this money, would she bail you out? Would Zelly foot the bill to help you pay your child support? I doubt it. I doubt she's going to do that. I don't think she's going to pay the bills, man. Somebody said, this is why I'm single with no kids. I'm telling you, it's rough out here, man. The dating game is all messed up, man. Because it's like a lot of people are fake. Nobody don't really know what they want no more. People ain't really interested in long-term relationships. It's like everybody just want to smash. That's pretty much it. And there's nothing wrong if you want to smash, but I mean, at least have a relationship long-term. You know, at least build one another and actually create a relationship. Guys, you're not getting younger. You're getting older. Life is short, man. Like, real short. Today you here, tomorrow you gone, bro. At least have a relationship, have some sort of love and companionship, and build something and grow. Go get a house and go in the backyard or sit on the porch and have a drink with your woman and just kind of just chill and just, you know, look at the kids play on the lawn and just feel good to say, hey, look what we accomplished. You know, a lot of people never get to even see that or experience these things. It's just pure problems all day with dating, man. This is why on social media, you shouldn't put your relationship on social media. Like, if you're a woman and you're dating a guy, don't put no photos on social media. If you're a dude and you're dating a woman, don't put no photos and videos on social media, man. Because if you got a relationship and it's going good, everybody gonna want it to fall apart. Everybody gonna want to see your relationship fail. This is how it is in the world. People are haters. They don't want to see you win. So if you doing good, everybody gonna be wishing you bad. And they're gonna be wishing for you to fail. Somebody said, but didn't you say that Tyrese and that woman gonna fall apart? You're doing the same thing. No, that's not what I'm saying. You gotta look at the circumstances. Tyrese been divorced twice. He have nothing but problems financially with women. He's on child support. He has a bad case of poor judgment with women. So it's very easy for me, if I'm doing a weather forecast of Tyrese's life with women, I can predict based on the weather, based on the storm, that the current woman Tyrese is with right now is going to leave. She's going to turn against him sooner or later. Why? Because Tyrese's actions and track record prove that. In order for you to understand the market as an investor, you got to be in the game. You got to have some wins and some losses. And when you have this experience, you can literally predict what's going to happen. You see what I mean? So it's not about me hating on the man's relationship. What I'm trying to say is, when you really have a good relationship, we're talking about a person that got a good relationship, people are going to hate on that. So you don't want to put your business on social media for the world, because when you break up, or if you break up, now you got to go explain to family. You got to go explain to friends. You got to tell everybody, yeah, you know, I broke up with so-and-so. Yeah, you know. Now you got to go through all that embarrassment. But if it was never on social media, nobody don't know. You see what I'm saying? And it doesn't affect your social media presence, especially when it comes to dating again. Why? Because nobody know your business. But a lot of times people like to put all things online. Forever Studio says, plus this relationship he in is fake. Yeah, it is fake. I know it's fake. It's just a social media thing. A lot of people take social media serious, man. Social media is fake. It's like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in social media is fake. So you saying you fake? I'm not fake, bro. I'm talking about the images people put out in terms of showing off. It's fake. A lot of that stuff is not real, man. That's why I don't like a lot of the stuff that I see. You know? So we're gonna get up on out of here, guys. I'm gonna come back with more on this. There's more I want to talk about regarding this case with Tyrese. We've been on for a minute. I don't want to be on too long, but I'm gonna come back with more content regarding this situation, because if you don't know, Tyrese was arrested. I'm gonna show the videos later. The judge flipped on him in the court. I guess Tyrese was getting smart with Samantha's attorney, and the judge flipped. And the way he flipped on Tyrese, man, I was like, dang, bro. I kind of felt bad for the man, because it's like the man had no power whatsoever. And I'm like, dang, bro. He was like a little boy, and daddy was reprimanding him. I was like, dag, man. The way the judge spoke to him, I'm like, when the judge is not happy with you, fam, you're finished. When the judge is not happy with you in court, you're done, bro. I don't think Tyrese is gonna be a happy man after this situation, because clearly the judge don't like him. The judge do not like Tyrese. He don't. I'll be back later on with that video that Tyrese was playing on his IG to break it down and talk more about that. But yeah. And again, I'm not saying that the current woman he's with, Zelly, is a bad woman. So I don't want you to think that I'm saying she's a bad woman just because she's online. I just know what I know in terms of if you get a woman, guys, look. If you met a woman and she's at the strip club on the pole, and that's where you met her, right? Okay, that's the kind of woman she is. You're not gonna change her. If you meet a woman and she's on social media and all she posts is pictures and this and that and all this other junk, right? Then that is what you get. That is the kind of woman you got. You know? There's no way around that. That's all I'm saying. You got to think about what you're getting involved in. If you met a woman and she loves attention and she loves showing her body, you ain't gonna change her, bro. And the minute you try to change her, she's gonna rebel. See, right now, it's cool for her to dress any old way, be outside any old way, because Tyrese is not married to her. Here's a question. When Tyrese was married to Samantha, was Samantha dressing like that? For those of you that have been following the situation, was Samantha dressing and carrying herself around in photos and videos the way Zelly is? We need answers for that. Typically, you ladies that know the game, what say you? Forever Studios said no, so she wasn't doing none of those things. No. Lazy Money said no. So Samantha was carrying herself with respect. Because I never went to Samantha's Instagram. I never did no research on her or anything. So I don't know. I got to do some more research because, again, a lot of times when we make these videos, we'll make the woman out to be the bad person and say that she's a demon. I think I probably said a few things about Samantha. I'm not saying them in disrespect because I don't know her. I don't know her personally. What I'm saying is Tyrese is going about this as if though all these women are problems. So what I'm saying is if Samantha's a demon, right, if she's a bad woman, then Tyrese would be a bad man too, because these are women he chose. If Norma's a horrible woman, then Tyrese would be a horrible man because this is who he chose. I don't know if he had kids with Norma. I don't know. You know what I mean? Probably did. So if he's having kids with all these women, how could the mother of your children be a demon, bro? Obviously, when you were sleeping with her, you didn't think she was a demon. When you were putting heavy meat inside of her, you didn't feel she was a demon. So how all of a sudden she's bad now? Just grow up and say, look, we have some misunderstandings. We have some disagreements. Let's try to work through these things like adults. We got these kids to take care of. It's messing up my money. It's messing up public business. Let's stop all of this madness. That's why Tyrese's net worth is only $2 million. That's broke, bro. For Tyrese to have only $2 million in his name, bro, and that's not meaning $2 million in his bank account. That's net worth, meaning his assets, personal, like a car, property, jewelry, things of that nature. He probably don't got no money in his bank account, y'all. He probably just living off of a few royalties from CD sales. Well, not CDs. Nobody don't buy that no more, but y'all get what I'm saying. So it's just bad, man. I don't like seeing him go through this. I really don't. I don't like seeing any brother struggle. Like I said, I knew a brother back in the day. I ain't going to say his name to incriminate him or anything, but let's just say me and a couple of the guys, we had to talk him out of taking out his baby mama. And we're not talking about taking her out to dinner. We're talking about he was going to delete his baby mama. That's right. Because baby mama was garnishing his paycheck to the point where the brother was homeless. And, you know, he was damn near losing his mind. And just really acting really crazy. And we got really concerned, man. We literally was like talking amongst ourselves, like, yo, what we gonna do, bro? Like we're literally hearing him saying, like, yo, I'm gonna do it tonight. And we hearing this, bro. We like we listening to the cat telling us that he gonna do this whatever tonight. So we talking amongst ourselves in the locker room and like, yo, man. So we kind of pulled him to the side and we started like talking to this dude like, yo, bro, it ain't worth it, man. Like, don't do that, man. Like, come on, man. You're gonna go to jail, bro. Like, you telling us what you're doing, bro. Like, nah, man. Like, bro, you need a few dollars, man. Like, we all hooked him up, gave him a few dollars. Cause the dude was suffering, man. Like suffering. And it's like, there's a lot of guys out there, man, that think taking a baby mama out is the solution, man. Don't do that, bro. That's the mother of your children, fam. I understand y'all got y'all issues, man, but don't do that, bro. You gonna take their mom out, bro? Come on now. I understand you suffering financially, man, but there gotta be a way to work around this, man. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if you guys that are struggling with these issues is able to speak to your baby mama or whatever the case is. I don't know if you tried having some sort of civil discourse. I mean, I don't know if y'all burned down y'all bridges so much y'all can't even have a conversation. Because if I'm struggling financially, fam, let's say, for example, if I'm on child support and I got 2 baby mamas and they got me on child support and I'm suffering, I'm broke, busted, and disgusted, can't even eat. I got to eat oodles and noodles every night. And ain't nothing wrong with eating no oodles and noodles, by the way. But y'all get what I'm saying. If I'm struggling like that and I got 2 baby mamas and we in disagreement, fam, I'm calling them up, bro. I'm humbling myself. I'm calling them up. I'm not going to play this macho man stuff like, hey, I'm good. I'm calling them up and I'm like, look, I know we got issues. I know that y'all pissed off with me and y'all don't like me, but I want to have a talk. All right. And I'm going to let them know, like right now, I'm really struggling. I'm down and out. And is there any way we can work a situation out so that I can eat, bro? Like, seriously. And if that means you being a little more responsible for your kids and showing them that you're in them kids' life, you got to do something, bro. You just can't sit there and suffer like that, fam. Because there's a lot of dudes that is suffering, bro. Like, you gotta communicate with these women, man. I understand they mad, you mad, they mad. Y'all don't want to see each other. Y'all want to be spiteful. But let's have this conversation, man. A lot of dudes are suffering. And I know a lot of times, ladies, y'all use the courts to make dudes suffer, and I get it. But some of you dudes at the same time, man, if you know you did dirt to this woman, bro. If you know, I'm not talking to the guys that didn't do nothing wrong. If you a dude and you know you did dirt to this lady, hurt her bad, hurt her feelings, come on now. You got to clean that mess up, man. You got to do something. You got to show her something that can make her have a change of heart, because she can make it all go away. All she got to do is go to the courts and be like, I had a conversation with my ex and, he seemed to be doing the right thing. He's in the child's life. He's showing activity, and I want to kind of adjust payments. And a woman can change all of that, bro. It ain't like once it's set, and you're done. A woman can change a lot. So you really got to have that communication with these women, bro. A lot of you guys need to humble yourselves and try to communicate with your baby mama to work things out. I feel that if Tyrese took the time to humble himself and probably work things out with Samantha, it can probably help him. But I think maybe the damage has been done too much. So maybe that conversation ain't going to happen. But it's still possible. It's still possible, man. It's still possible for him to communicate with her and possibly come to a resolution. Divided We Fall says, you swear like women aren't evil. I'm not sure if you're talking to me, because I never said women are saints. If you've been watching the live from the beginning till the end, till now, at no point have I ever mentioned that none of these women are clean. I made it very clear that all parties involved did dirt. And I know for a fact that a lot of women use the courts to do evil to men. Perhaps you can pay attention and you would know. There's a lot of wicked women, but at the same time, I'm not here to focus only on women. That may be what you want. You want me to just sit here and bash women. That's not what we do over here. We hold everybody accountable, the man and the woman. And based on the circumstances at hand, Tyrese is at fault. regardless if his women did dirt. He's the man. He chose these women. He chose to have babies. He chose to get married. There's certain responsibilities and consequences that come with that. So the solution would be, if you're a man of means and you got money, don't get married to none of these women. Just date them and deal with them accordingly. The same way Tyrese is dealing with that woman in question, the Zelly lady, is the same way Tyrese should have been dealing with Samantha. Should have just dealt with her from afar. That's it. You know? Somebody said, what's evil is betraying a human. He still is not paying his dues and giving his money. Wait. He still is not paying his dues and giving his money to the new woman. Everybody needs to stand on business. Yeah. That's a problem. It's like, if he got to pay what he got to pay, he need to do that. He need to do that before financing this other woman's lifestyle. That's going to get any woman pissed. Guys, a woman is going to be angry if you're taking care of the other woman better than providing for your children. She's going to be pissed. It's no different than if you got a wife or you got a baby mama or whatever the case is, and you got another woman on the side, right? If your wife or girlfriend or whatever find out that you got some other woman on the side and you taking care of her kids that are not biologically your kids, and you're buying them Jordans, PlayStations, and you're taking care of them, and your kids don't got a PlayStation, they don't got Jordans, your woman gonna be pissed with you. It's not just that you slept with her. That's not even gonna be bothering her as much as the fact that you're taking care of another woman's kids that belong to another man, and your kids is going without. That's going to piss a woman off. So in this case, Samantha have every right to be angry and take Tyrese to court when she see that Tyrese is buying Zelly automobiles. How you buying her automobiles and you can't pay your child support? Come on now. So as men, we got to be accountable too. We just can't be one-sided every time when you look at content. A lot of times when YouTubers do videos regarding women, they'll bash the woman. I don't really like the word bash because I don't bash women. I just hold women accountable by speaking truth to power. In other words, if you did something wrong, I'm going to correct it. I'm going to share my commentary and criticism. The problem is, a lot of times in today's culture, a lot of women don't want to hear correction, especially if it comes from a black man. They interpret correction or criticism as bashing, as if though you hate women. That's not the case. So when I do my content, I try to be as fair and balanced as I can. So when I'm talking about Zelly, whether I'm talking about Samantha, Norma, Tyrese, I'm holding everybody accountable in the situation. We saw how Tyrese moved in terms of him flaunting the woman, flaunting her body, making us see her curves. That's bad business, fam. Real bad business. That's dirty work right there. Because when she leaves, or because he's not going to leave. Tyrese never going to leave Zelly. Zelly is not the kind of woman Tyrese is going to leave. Tyrese really likes Zelly. You know what I'm saying? Tyrese really likes Zelly. He's in love already. He's never leaving her. You know, it's something about a black woman that look good, curvy, nice body, thick, looking real hot. That man is never leaving you. Never. You understand? The only way that woman gonna go is if she go. So Tyrese got to maintain her. A woman like that got to be maintained, similar to your lawn at your house. If you neglect your lawn and you're not watering it, you're not putting down the fertilizer, you're just kind of just letting it go, it's going to die. Because it's not just so much you have to put down the fertilizer and the water. The problem is the different seasons that come in, the droughts. You know, you have to know how to maintain it. And raising a beautiful lawn is the same and the equivalent of maintaining a woman that is materialistic and attention seeking. It's an all day process. You got to constantly maintain this. it comes a time when you're going to go broke doing this, man. The last thing you want to do is maintain a woman image, bro. I don't got time for all of that. Yeah, money can't buy love. Money cannot buy love. Let's talk about it. Money cannot buy love, man. If you're trying to lead with your wallet as a man, you're going to lose. A woman needs to like you for you. The best kind of woman you brothers can get is a woman that once she's seen you, she like you. It doesn't matter what money you got. Doesn't matter if you live in an apartment, a house, in the hood, in the suburb, make 6 figures, 5 figures. She don't care because she like you for you. Best kind of woman to get, bro. Best kind of woman to get is a woman that like you for you, because she's going to be loyal. She's the kind of woman that would do anything for you. But if you meet a woman and she like you for your bread, your money, you got to maintain that. That's something you got to maintain year after year. And the minute you stop, she's out the door. She's leaving. She's going to leave you, bro. And you're going to be hurt and heartbroken. A lot of you guys been heartbroken by women that left you. I get it. I know. A lot of guys, men experience heartbreak more than women. A lot of times you ladies be thinking that your heart been broken. Nah. Men experience heartbreaks more than women because men genuinely love women, especially if it's a woman he really liked and wanted to be with. Normally, women break up in relationships. Men hardly really break up. Men really never break up with a woman. We don't. We want things to last long term. I'm talking about the good men, not the Pookies and the Ray Rays, not Jim Bug and all these other guys that just want to smash and dash. I'm talking about a man that when he get with you as a woman, he want to be with you long term. He expressed this to you. He expressed his love, his emotions, his feelings, and his desires for you. Those kind of men typically want long-term relationships. So if you break up with them, those guys are going to be hurt. Right? That's just what it is. Somebody said, you a liar. Not a liar. I'm actually telling the truth. The problem is you may be in a situation where the only kind, and I don't know if you're male or female, but if you're a male, if you don't have those sentiments that I've talked about, it's probably because you just use women for sex. So of course you're not going to have no feelings. Also, if you're a woman, right, and you figure, well, not my man, he left me, that's because he never loved you and he was a Pookie and a Ray Ray. So it all goes back to who you are and what you represent. There's nothing to lie about. I'm speaking the truth, right? So now, love is just an emotion. It can and will change. Love is an action word. Love is not something you fall into. Love is something you're supposed to grow into. The only way you can grow into love is when you and an individual been through something. A man cannot just get with a woman today and say, well, I love her. No, you would love to smash, but you don't love her. You understand? The only way that can happen is if you've been with her long term, y'all been through the ups, the downs, the good, the bad, the ugly, and you begin to appreciate her. You begin to cherish her. She begins to cherish you. She loves your time, the way you move, your wisdom, you know, your love, your compassion. She really enjoys you and you her. These are things that's developed over time. When you plant apple seeds in the ground, it don't grow overnight. So you can't meet a woman in one night and you're in love. It got to grow. The apple seed got to go into soil and then roots got to be developed. The roots grow downward. You understand? It grows downward before it springs up. Same thing with love. It grows downward in the heart and then it springs up. Then we see the apples. You see how that works? Now we can have the harvest and we can enjoy the fruits. So if you're not growing in love, then the relationship is never going to work because there's no roots. See, the reason why divorce happened is because neither party grow any roots. A palm tree can withstand all sorts of storms. It just leans to the side and it bounces back up. You see that? the winds, the hurricanes, it just blows the tree all over the place, but it stops, it goes right back up. You know why? Because it's rooted deep down into the ground, deep in the ground. The reason why people break up is because there's no roots in them. That's why it's so easy to break up. They never loved one another. They just liked being around each other. Proof of the pudding is when people break up so easy, there was never no love. Y'all got to understand that it's very difficult to separate someone that have roots. Have you ever tried to uproot a tree? Have you ever had a tree in front of your house that you cut down because it was just too dangerous, and they cut it down and you got to get the roots out of the ground? They had to hire the big trucks to come in to pull the tree out with the roots and everything. It's a lot of work. So a relationship just can't end if both parties are in love. No, it ends because either one party is not in love and the other party is, or both of them don't love one another, but they just like being with each other. A lot of people that are in relationships and marriages are just existing. They're not really living. They're just existing in this world. They haven't really began to live because there's really no love involved. And then they have children, and now the children are born into a situation where there's no real love. So it's just bad all around, man. So I'm gonna get up on out of here, y'all. Appreciate everybody supporting the show. I think I seen a Cash App from Forever Studios, I believe it was. Let me see. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess up the stream. But yeah, I seen a Cash App from Forever Studios. I'm going to try to shout out the other people that supported via the Cash App one of these days when I get on the other system over there. If you haven't already, thumbed up the video. I appreciate it. If you hit the like button, you double tap the screen twice, tap, and you'll see a thumbs up here, right? If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe today, if you like the content, if you like the commentary. If you like this type of content, hey, share it with a friend and, do whatever you got to do. It really helps out the platform. I'm going to come back with more videos regarding this. I got to get some work done. I'm trying to put out videos a little more. To those of you that don't know me, you can find more info on my channel by looking at the channel introduction video, and you'll learn more about this platform. I have an introduction video that you can watch that can really help you to understand what we do on the platform. To those viewers that actually rock with me and been rocking with me for a long time, shout out to V-Dub-Man for the support on the Cash App. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. Those of you that rock with me, I'm going to try to put out more content throughout the day while working on the house, because y'all know I'm working on the studio upstairs. And I found a company, fam. I'm really excited about this. I found a company that has that could do the neon light. I'm going to see. I sent out an email to them because I think they have something where you can get like a price quote on how to do it. I was going to reach out to Angry Man, but I didn't really want to bother him about anything regarding neon signs because he's pretty much doing his own thing. I don't really want to bother the dude about that. I might, if need be, I might, but I didn't really want to bother him about the neon signs because he got pretty much cool looking neon signs with his branding and his logos and stuff like that. And I really wanted to find a company that does the lighting, but in a professional way. So I found one particular company and I reached out to them. So I'm waiting for them to hit me back with a price quote for the logo, because I'm trying to get my logo done for the studio. I really want two of them. I want one on the side wall and I want one on the front wall. And I really need it to be dope. So I'm waiting for them to email me back to see exactly how it's gonna look. But I'm gonna try to put out a little more content while working. In other words, I'm gonna work a little bit, then come back and do more content, then get back to work. That way I'm able to put out more content. And I'm gonna do some shorter videos. I know I'm always doing long form content, but I'm gonna try to put out shorter content that's like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes the most. That way I I got more information out there. Because there's a lot of videos I'm supposed to be covering right now. And I haven't been able to keep up with, my work ever since I left New York to come down here to North Carolina. But all in all, everything is good. I got to season up some chicken, season up some steak, and put them things in Ziploc bags and throw them in the freezer. And it is what it is, man. So I'm going to get to work. Just got me another handsaw. I had to go to Home Depot this morning and pick up a handsaw, circular saw. And 'cause I have to cut one of the doors. It don't fit. So I got to cut one of the doors and whatnot in order for it to fit. And it is what it is. So, hey, we're going to come back later on with more. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Salute to everybody out there on the 9-to-5 grind, doing what you got to do. Salute to all the truckers, all the delivery workers. I say this all the time, fam. Salute to the Amazon workers, FedEx workers, UPS workers, United States Parcel Service workers, DHL workers, everybody that do Uber Eats, anybody that do deliveries for anybody. Salute to all you folks out there that hit the roads. Some of y'all use y'all personal cars to do deliveries. And I know a lot of times y'all be doing these deliveries and, the customers might not appreciate you, but we do. There's customers that really appreciate the fact that you be driving long ways in order to make these deliveries. So, hey, shout out to all you folks out there that do your thing, man. Really appreciate the work that y'all do, because it takes a special person that actually can be dedicated to that kind of work, and to do it with joy. I mean, the other day, the UPS lady, she came out and I had ordered a bunch of stuff and she's taking it off the truck. And I looked through the Ring camera. I see her struggling with everything. So I ran outside to help her with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because she's a woman. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a dude, when the delivery truck come through, I help with whatever it is, unless they got it. But being that she's a woman, she was struggling with this, I think it was a dresser or something I got. And I went outside real quick to help her with it and with some other items. And, it was kind of funny because she didn't expect me to do that. She was like, nobody does that. You know what I mean? Like, they just sit there and watch you. And, it was funny hearing her say that most customers they'll watch you struggle figuring, well, that's your job. You signed up for it, struggle. Nah, I go outside, I help. It is what it is. But it is what it is. Shout out to all the brothers. Shout out to Rallo. I see you in the building. I think I seen Brainwaves LLC in the building earlier. I'm not sure. I think I did. But shout out to everybody trending with Tyrese. I see V-Dub in the building. Shout out to all the channel members, everybody out there rocking with the platform. I see Joey in the building. What's going on? If I don't shout out your name, don't get mad with me, please. Don't get mad with me. I can't shout everybody out. It's just certain familiar people that I recognize right away. That's all that is. It doesn't mean I don't rock with you or whatever. There's certain people, I see them here all the time, and I'm familiar with them. It's just that I can't wait to get the studio back up and running, fam. It's something that I really want to get done, and I can't overexert myself because it can really stress me out. And again, shout out to you, V-Dub, man, for the message, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Needed somebody to talk to share that information with, and I'm really appreciative that you understand, because a lot of people, you can't talk to them about certain things because they run with things and just start acting stupid, man, and they don't understand that people go through things. They don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm human just like everybody else. But all in all, man, we're gonna be back, man. I'm gonna put in this work. I got to work on upstairs right now. I got to go deal with this door. I installed one door on, but one of them don't fit. It's just like a quarter inch got to get cut off of the door. So I got to get to work and do that and install that. I forgot to buy the screws for the door. So I got some other screws I'm going to use. These are like heavy duty screws for the hinges because the doors that I'm putting on the studio room, they're heavy. They're heavy doors, solid core doors. And I got to put my base traps on the actual door. So it's kind of, let me show you, man. Let me show you what's going on, bro. I always like doing this, fam. You know what I mean? I'm always going on a tour, right? So let me do this. Hold on a second. Okay. Get to work, bro. It's dark up here. Turn on the light. Okay. All right. So, right, let me see. Let me turn on this light over here. Okay. So, this is the door. Let me see. This door here, I installed this one on already. Like, this is a solid core door, right? This is a solid core door. This is not the door that came with the house. The door that came with the house is garbage. It's hollow, right? As you can see, I got the bass trap on the ceiling. You see that? See how I installed that on the ceiling? I told you I'm in here working, fam. I'm not here playing no games. And this is 8 foot by 24 inches, right? That's 8 feet down by 24-inch bass trap. As you can see, when you look up, you see the space, right? That's the space over there, right? See, these are diffuser bass traps. You got that there. You got the bass traps in the corner. That's the other door. I got to install that. You have all of these diffusers here. I showed you that. I got the TV mounted on the wall already, right? All of that is good. All over here. If we go over here, stand back, right? So, we're working, right? Things is getting done. Moving. Progress is being made. It is what it is. I got to get this door installed, but it's, as you can see how I marked it. You see where I marked? I got to cut that much of the door. I got to cut it off because it's a larger door than the one that was there. This one I'm not going to cut, but this one I'm going to cut part of it off so it can pretty much be fit. As you can see, I got a bracket on the wall right there. Those little circles that you see is where the stud is. So when you see little circles like that, that's where the stud is in the room. So I pretty much have that marked everywhere in the studio room. See that on the wall? That's where there will be monitors. Now up here, I want to have my logo either here or on this wall over here. The Ringo TV reactions. I want it right here or over here because it's going to look good for the for videos when I do the videos. So yeah. So that's pretty much that, you know what I'm saying? I got to get all the LED lighting for the floor. It's going to look really, really nice. Very, very nice. I can't wait. So I'm going to get to work in here right now and do what I need to do. So again, when you support the channel, all your support goes to the studio. All your support goes to this work so that we can get y'all the content that y'all want to see. Once the studio is done, fam, I don't know if y'all going to be able to keep up with all the work that I'm going to be doing because I'm going to be dishing out videos every minute. I'm really going to be on my grind once this studio is done. Like, no cap. I didn't come down to North Carolina to play. I did not come down here to relax and get comfortable. I came down here to work, right? I'm not going to be playing no games, fam. Once this is done, all this work is finished, I am literally going to be working like every single minute doing what I got to do. So it is what it is. It's just that it's a lot of stuff, man. A lot of things I got to do. I'm just trying to see when those neon companies is going to give me that price quote on the LED sign because I really want that sign. It's something that I need for this room so that I can stand out in these YouTube streets. And it's going to be a large sign. It's going to be like, I think 52 inches by 12 or 52 inches by about 52 inches by 15 inches. It's going to be a large sign. I want two of them. And I think it's going to look good. I really like the cloud that is on the room, that's on the ceiling. That right there is, because again, those of you that are viewing, I'm a music producer, right? I do music. So this is going to be a music studio as well as a podcast studio and a gaming studio. That's why I got the TV there. That's going to be for the gaming. I already have the gaming set up downstairs, but it's going to be up here. It's going to be right here. Like the race car thing is going to be right there. Studio setup's going to be over there. I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to have something here. Everything is going to be nice. It's going to be a fun room. It's going to be a room of nothing but creativity. I'm going to be in here all day. And like I said, the other studio is downstairs. That's already done. Studio B is downstairs. All I got to do with that is get the cameras. Once I get the cameras, I'll be good to go. Right? Now, I'm going to create a show that I'll be doing that would be filmed downstairs. I have an idea of what I'm going to be doing, but I want to create a show that is totally unique. It's a show that has nothing to do with reaction videos. It's just a show that I made, something that I did that is unique. You know what I mean? So that's going to be downstairs, right? But this is going to be the main headquarters up here where we're going to be doing all like reaction videos, documentaries, all sorts of commentary stuff, gaming videos, music production. The sky's the limit, man. Like there's so much to do. It's unbelievable, you know. So I'm really happy about that. And I didn't even get to water the lawn, bro, because of this live stream. I was supposed to literally be on for 30 minutes, and I end up being on too long. So I'm gonna go season these steaks and chicken. It's a mess down here. I got everything all crazy because I did some shopping and whatnot. This is the setup right here that I'm pretty much using right now downstairs on the dining table. You know what I mean? But all of this is supposed to be upstairs. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna put all of this mess upstairs, but it's all right, you know. And like I said, this is Studio B, right? Studio B. This is Studio B, right? Nice, classy, cozy, comfortable. This is gonna be Studio B. I just have to get the cameras, and like I said, everything is gonna be nice down here. We're gonna have nice conversations. I can have camera angles right here, like this, and I don't know how I'm gonna switch them because again, it's me controlling the whole show. So it's not like nobody's filming for me. Like on YouTube, you have other people working. So like for example, a Shannon Sharp, when he's interviewing people, somebody's controlling everything. I don't have nobody that's controlling anything. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Like, how am I gonna run a whole show and control everything by myself? Like, I mean, I could do it probably through a laptop, or maybe there's a controller I can have. I have to see how I'm gonna do it. I have to really see how I'm gonna do it. But all in all, hope you enjoy the shows. We got a lot of content coming up. I just want you to see where your support go. That's another thing that people don't ever show. I'm showing you by giving you the example of what progress we're making so that I keep you in the loop. So that's being said, I'm gonna go get on out of here, man. I gotta get something to eat. In my order, I can't believe this, man. I made a mistake and ordered blue raspberry bagels by mistake. I thought it was raisin cinnamon bagels. It was blue raspberry, man. Who eats that, man? Who eats blue raspberry bagels? I'm pissed, man. I can't believe that mess, bro. Who eats this junk, bro? Like, this is crazy, man. I don't even know what to do with it, man. Like, what do I do with this stuff? Who eats this mess? Who eats this, bro? I ordered this mess by mistake, fam. Like, what do I do? Is it good? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's good. Maybe the Most High want me to eat blue raspberries or something. I don't know. Maybe it's good. That looks nasty, man. Did y'all try that? Is it good? I'm gonna try it and see what happens, man. Maybe it's good. I'm gonna try it and see what's going on. Maybe it's somebody said throw cream cheese on it. I'm gonna see what it is. It's not bad. Nortalk said it's not bad. I'm gonna see. Maybe it was meant for me to get it. I don't know. You know what I miss, fam? From New York, fam, I ain't gonna hold you. The Italian bread, bro. I miss that, fam. The Italian bread. Definitely, bro. New York have some of the best Italian bread, bro. Ringo, I hope you do interviews on your show. I don't know if that's going to be possible because I really don't want to be inviting people to my house. You know, that's not something that I would want to do. Like, I could interview people, but I really don't want to have that kind of traffic coming over here. Now, when I get another house and upgrade, what I want to do is something I want to do is I want to have a studio that's not at the house. That's really my main goal. In other words, have a property where, and this is only when things really pop and grow. A lot of people think that I'm rich and I'm doing all these things. Fam, I'm just surviving like everybody else, bro. I'm just trying to get things off the ground and do what I need to do, man. Like seriously, this is a work in progress. It's just that on social media, everybody think you're millionaires. I don't profess none of that stuff, fam. Y'all seen my journey. Y'all know where I came from. And I'm talking about the people that really rock with me. But the goal is to have a property where it's just a place where you can invite people and you can have people literally come through and you can really do business and do shows. And it's a place that people can come to. It's not your home. You know what I mean? You don't want everybody pulling up in your driveway and, you know, everybody in the community watching and whatnot. It's crazy, man. I don't want that kind of attention. You know what I mean? Because you can get some sort of property and you can rent some property and do your content. As long as it's within the budget and what you make is able to pay for all of these different expenses, then I wouldn't mind interviewing. But now you got to go get people to interview. So you would need to make sure that you have heavy hitters and people that really bring traffic. This is why a lot of times people interview Charleston White. Charleston White, whether you like him or love him, like him or don't, he bring in the numbers. It is what it is. So if you're somebody that's starting out, especially doing interviews, that's the guy you got to hit up. But see, if you're going to hit up Charleston White to do an interview, you got to have some bread to pay that man. You just can't be like, yo, Charleston, bro, you can do me a solid, bro. Come on my show. I don't know. He might do some work with you if he feel you popping or he feel you cool. He probably a cool dude, you know, especially with the whole social media stuff. But for the most part, you got to get that man some sort of bread. And because his presence and the way he talk on social media, people like watching Charleston. So he's going to bring the traffic to your page. He's going to bring the numbers. When it comes to the interview game, it's about who you're interviewing, not how many people you interview. Just look at Shannon Sharp's success. There are certain people he interviewed that it becomes successful, like Cat Williams. See, if you bring on a Cat Williams, let me ask you a question. Did Charleston, wait, has Shannon Sharp ever interviewed Charleston White? I don't think that never happened. If that happened, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. That might be something that might go down. You said, no, he never did. Now, it is all about business because, again, whether you like Charleston White or not, from a social media standpoint, based on what I see, anywhere Charleston White go and whatever video makes, it goes viral. You got to get a man his props. He, anybody show he go on, they get some sort of numbers. So if you're going to be doing interviews, you want to interview people that bring the numbers. You don't want to interview somebody it's not even worth interviewing. Like, I'm not saying that in a disrespectful way. Like, you can't interview somebody that don't got nothing popping. It got to be somebody. Basically, what I'm saying is you got to jumpstart your program. This is a business. You got to jumpstart your program. So if you start off interviewing, don't start off bad. Start off right. Get the right people for the right job. That way it brings the traffic in and people can see what you do and be like, wow, that was a dope interview with Charleston White. Yeah, that was a dope interview with Cat Williams, fam. That's crazy. It's just like how you had, what's this dude, man? The dude from, what's this guy, man? He was with the group, the Ghetto Boys. What's his dude name, man? He does the YouTube thing too. The one that flopped, that dropped the ball with the Cat Williams interview. What's his cat name? Willie D, right? Willie D live, right? Willie D Ben did his interview with Cat Williams and never released it. He never released it. He was actually the first to do an interview with Cat Williams, never released the video, and then he kept it in the tuck. He was not going to release it. But when he saw Shannon Sharpe do his thing and it blew up, all of a sudden, he want to release his video late. And he didn't get nowhere near the success that Shannon Sharpe got. That video alone would have made Willie D not only rich, you know what I mean, but, I mean, he should already have money with all the content. But my point is, that video made Shannon Sharpe so much money that if it was you guys, let's say, for example, if you know the amount of money that video made, that one video with Cat Williams, if you only know how much money that made, it's enough where you don't got to go to work for like 2-3 years, bro. That's right. One video. That one video made Shannon Sharpe a heck of a lot of money, bro. We're talking about more than probably 60 million views, bro. That's crazy. The numbers are just phenomenal. And he's pretty good at what he do. Can't knock that, like I said. And as a content creator, this is why I take what I do serious when it comes to my setup. This is why when I focus on my setup, I want everything to be neat, you know, because I look at other podcasts, I look at what they're doing, and I'm saying to myself, you know, I want to have a nice setup that looks very, very clean, pleasing to the eye, so that viewers would tune in and be like, hey, this is a decent show. Let me watch this show right here. I like the way that everything's set up. I like the vibe. And then you just have good conversations, and people enjoy that type of stuff, you know? So what I looked at, especially on social media, is I looked at how Shannon Sharpe, how they set up their shows. You know, they got the seating, nice seating, the background, everything is good. I've always had a dope studio, always had the camera setups. I'm literally one of the first people on YouTube that had the motorized camera setup. If you go to my channel introduction, you'll see all of that in play. I've always had motorized cameras and everything set up before anybody on YouTube. But once it starts to really get popular, you see everybody doing the same thing. But they don't know how to place the cameras. It's a certain way you place the cameras to make it look good. It's called B-roll. That's literally what it is. It's B-roll footage, but live streamed. You have to have a steady cam that stays standard, and then you have B-roll where the camera is moving, which give a nice cinematic vibe. But all in all, we're gonna really do our thing. It's all a risk. That's another thing. It's one big risk. Like, all of this is a risk, and a lot of people don't really take risk. They like to just play it safe and do what works. If you really want to go big, you gotta jump out and just really do it. And that's something that I'm trying to do. I'm trying to step the bar up very, very high, so that when I go out and I do what I do, it's on the next level and nobody's really doing it. And that's what makes me separate. It separates me from everybody else. There's a lot of content creators that are doing their thing. They're very successful at what they do. And all I can do is kind of learn a little bit from here and there. Even though I've been on YouTube since 2006, there's still things I look for and learn in order to grow. And what I like is the aesthetics and the presentation. To me, it's very, very important. It's something about visuals that is very important to me. I just don't like mediocre content. It's like how I'm doing my videos on my cell phone. It's cool. Some of y'all might like the vibe. Some of y'all might be like, well, I like the videos on the phone. It's organic. It's natural. It's straight. I'll do this type of content, but for me, I really like the studio environment. I like having a setup. I like, a clean environment. I don't like things just looking basic, like everybody else's stuff. Because again, YouTube and social media is a business, and the competition is crazy. You have a lot of people that's doing this, and in order to really stand out, you got to really do things at a high level, a very, very high level. It's just like how a lot of people is doing this pop the balloon thing. They're killing this stuff right now. It's like, I'm not saying the pop the balloon idea is bad. It's actually a great idea. But the thing is, everybody's making a show with pop the balloon, and it's like, it's killing it. It's killing it to the point where it's like, come on, man. Y'all gonna make a good thing die out. Like, let the originators who started the show, let them do their thing, get their bread. And if anything, let them rock out. But it's like everybody's copying off that idea. And it's like everywhere you turn, pop the balloon, pop the balloon. I'm like, oh boy. And a lot of those shows are just not good. So what makes the original show, Pop the Balloon, successful is the fact that it's not ratchet. It's not, it's just not, for lack of better words, ghetto. That's the only word that seems to apply. Because I've seen some of these shows with this Pop the Balloon stuff, and it's sick. It's like the things they allow on the show, I'm like, come on, man, this is trash, man. But it gets views. Everybody's doing it because it gets numbers. And anything that gets numbers makes money. So it is what it is. I'm not trying to knock nobody hustle. I'm not hating on nobody. I just want to do something that's different. And I realize with social media, everything don't last. There's a lot of hate that comes with it, a lot of jealousy. A lot of people don't want to see you win. So what I'm trying to do is create a show for myself. In other words, since everybody else is creating a show, might as well I create my own show. My own show. Do my own thing. I can do it. I'm talented, right? And see how it works. See what happens. I'll still do my reaction videos and do what I do normally. And, share some truth, biblical knowledge, some comedy here and there, music productions, all of that type of stuff. I'll continue to do that. But I want to do like a show. I actually wanted to get into doing short films in the house, like some sort of like reality show. I'm very good with this type of stuff. And I did it back in the day before social media. And it was really fun. I used to work with the kids in the community and kept them out of trouble. And we would get the little, what do you call those Sony cameras? What kind of, I'm trying to think of what kind of tapes it took. It's like these little mini tapes. And I would get the camera out and I'd be like, yo, we're going to all act. We're going to film movies. And we filmed action movies. We filmed horror films. And This is with all the kids in the neighborhood. And this is what I did back in the day. And it was fun. It was really, really fun because it kept everybody out of the it kept everybody out of the streets. It kept everybody focused on something positive rather than everybody getting guns and killing one another. It is what it is, fam. So that's what I'm gonna be doing, you know. And also, you know, I don't know what this person is saying. This person says something about renting a room. I ain't renting no rooms out. I don't know what you're talking about. Show us how to cook a bomb steak. I can't give away the recipe. That's my mom's recipe. You know, R.I.P. mom. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's her recipe. And she could have started a restaurant with it, fam. She could have started a restaurant with this, man. Like, I know her recipe. I know how to do it. And it comes out the same way. I'm actually shocked that I know how to do it. I watched her in the kitchen do it 1,000 times. You know, she's a very, very good cook. And, you know, all the sons know how to cook. So it's like we all know how to cook. You know what I mean? A lot of guys know how to cook. Matter of fact, men are better cooks. Let's just cut the chase. Men are better cooks. It is what it is. Right? Somebody said North Carolina is boring. Boring to you because you don't got nothing to do. I do. I got a lot to do. New York is boring. That's why I left. New York is a place that is full of sin. New York is full of sin. It's full of crime. It's full of wicked people that just want to argue and fight and plot. I don't got time for that. North Carolina is not about being fun. See, here's the thing, guys. A lot of when you see comments saying stuff like North Carolina is boring, right? The first thing you have to ask yourself is what makes a state boring? What makes it boring? Because I'm not looking to be outside doing anything. My job down here is doing content. So I'm never bored. And if I want to go somewhere, I just go. Simple as that. If I want to go somewhere, I could just go. But to say something is boring is not. You're boring because you don't got nothing to do. If you are a person who is talented, gifted, and got creativity, and you're trying to make some money, it doesn't matter where you are, you know what I mean? You'll just get money. Now, the difference between where you are, it depends on the peace level. In New York, it's too crowded. It's too noisy, too much people, and there's no peace. In the South area, it's more country, it's more laid back, it's more quiet, it's less crime. It's just way better for me. Now, for you, you might be younger. You might be a person who just want to be in the streets all day. I'm 47 years young. I don't got no time to be outside acting the fool. So my priorities right now is family. My priorities right now is taking care of business. I'm a grown man. I don't got time for foolishness, roaming the streets, going to a club, acting like a fool. That's a joke. That's a waste of time. You younger folks that want to do all of that mess, go ahead and do all of that stuff. In the end, it's going to catch up with you. But there is nothing boring about North Carolina. What's boring is people's lives. A lot of people are just bored because they don't got nothing to do, right? Let me see. Somebody said they are tripping. Charlotte, North Carolina is great, and there's plenty to do. Based on the natives that I've talked to, actually, I was just speaking to one delivery lady earlier today. She said that Charlotte changed, North Carolina changed, because she said a lot of people from New York and various other places is moving to North Carolina. And she said a lot of times what people are doing is they're throwing trash around and, you know, it's just a lot of different things. I get what she's saying. There's one particular guy on YouTube, all he do is complain about how Charlotte is not the same no more and whatnot. How do you expect it to be the same? I mean, different places is going to evolve, you know? Different places is going to evolve and whatnot. But it is what it is, man. Yeah, if you're bored, then you're boring. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, fam, when I listen, where I'm at, it's very, very peaceful. It doesn't mean that everybody is a saint. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that everybody is a good person. It doesn't mean that there's no racists around or, Karens or crazy neighbors or whatever the case is. Everywhere got them. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter where you go. You know what I mean? I had a couple of situations happen that I had to deal with and regulate that stuff. So it is what it is. It comes with the territory. But for the most part, this is an extremely, extremely safe community. There's no crime. There's no issues. I can leave the front door open and go to sleep. I can leave the garage door open and go to sleep. Nobody's stealing nothing. Nobody's touching nothing. Ain't nobody doing anything, right? Got about 6 officers or 7 officers that live in the community. Ain't nobody doing anything. Now, that's not to say because you have those officers there that you're protected. The whole point is the environment is totally different from where I once was. So to say something is boring for me, there's nothing boring here. If I want to go outside and have a beer and sit down and just enjoy just watching the grass and just kind of just relaxing myself, I can go do that. I couldn't do that before in New York. You see what I'm saying? Big difference. There's nothing boring. If a person feels bored, it's because they have nothing to do and you're looking for other people to make you entertain. So going out to the bars, to the clubs, going down to different places, if that's what you mean by boring, then go to New York and waste your time and waste your money. Because New York is a place that they take your money. New York is a place where you can't raise children. New York is good for certain things, but it's not a place to raise family. North Carolina is way better to raise a family than New York. New York, your kids are going to be in streets. They're going to be in gangs. They're going to be involved in drugs. They're going to be stealing. It's just really bad. Out in this environment, if you raising children, it's not like the children can literally go outside and say, well, I'm going to go do some mischief. You can't go nowhere. You need a car. So if you're in a community, you're literally in that community, and the only way out of that community is you need to get a car to drive out. It ain't like you could walk out the community and go walk down to the mall or walk down to the pizza shop or go do this or go do that. You can't do that. So children that are raised in a community environment tend to be in school, taking care of their education. When they come home from school, they could come outside and play outside the house, play some basketball, shoot some hoops, ride their bikes around the community, do things that kids do. But in a city environment like New York, you can't really do that because it's like there's nothing but crime, shootings, muggings, people getting pushed in the train tracks. You got the migrant crisis. I mean, it's just a problem all day, fam. And I'm tired of that mess. The only thing in New York that I miss is the Italian bread, the pizza restaurants, all of the Trinidadian, Jamaican restaurants, the Caribbean restaurants, all the good cooking food, the jerk chicken, you know what I'm saying? All of the good shops to shop from, Prospect Park, Central Park, the Manhattan Bridge. Those are the places and the things that I miss about New York. Not necessarily miss, because I could always go back over there and just go and have some fun for the weekend. But nonetheless, that's pretty much it. There's really nothing in New York that I miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously. There's nothing there. Right? Matter of fact, I went on a scooter ride today to Home Depot. I think I'm going to post that video so y'all can see some of the sights of the roads out here. Fam, riding scooters in North Carolina is so much fun compared to New York. Like, it's just fun. It's so much fun. You could literally just ride the scooters and cruise and you just relax. In New York, you can't do that. Can't do that. It's not the same. So when I post those videos, you're going to see for yourself. You're going to be like, wow, that looks like a lot of fun. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. It really puts you in a good state of mind. I really needed that. You know what I'm saying? I really needed to do that. It really eased my mind. And I got it all on video, so I'm going to post that video. it's going to take a time to process it because it's 4K resolution. So it is what it is. The only thing with that video is I got to edit the map on my cell phone, because then now, you know what I'm saying, they'll be like, oh, I know his location now. Nah, you'll know a couple of things, but for the most part, I'm gonna have to blur some things out. You know what I mean? Those of you that know North Carolina, you would know where that is, right? You would know where that is. It's so funny, man. The other day, and shout out to that brother that pulled up the other day. I had got a delivery from Walmart, and this brother, he pulled up in his car, and again, shout out to that brother. You know, he did the delivery, everything was cool, and then we there chopping it up, talking, and he looked at me, and he was like, "Yo, you look like this guy, man. Look, this guy from social media, man. This dude named Ringo, bro. You look like this dude named Ringo, man." And I was like, "That's me. I'm Ringo." He was like, "Nah, bro. You ain't Ringo, man. You bugging." I was like, "I'm Ringo, fam." She's like, "Nah, man. You ain't Ringo." I was like, "Boom. Here's my channel. You see this?" He's like, "Oh, snap, yo." Yeah, man. So it's a small world, man. You never know who you're going to run into, man. You know, he said that him and his partner, you know, been watching my content from back in the day and whatnot. We chopped it up for a minute, man. We was there in front of the house talking for probably like more than 30 minutes or more. You know what I mean? We were just chopping it up, talking about different things and whatnot. And, you know, it is what it is, man. It just goes to show people watch the videos, and you never know who's watching, man. And shout out to everybody that's in the industry that watch my content. You know what I mean? Because I know there's a lot of celebrities that watch my videos. You know what I mean? A lot of people that's in the industry, you know, really appreciate the fact that, you know, you even got cats in the industry that be watching me, man. That's love right there, man, because you never know. You never know who's watching. That's why you have to make sure you present yourself in a certain way. That's why I'm trying to stay as professional as possible. So it's all good, man. Appreciate having these little talks. I'm going to get back to what I got to do. I got work to do. I got to go cut this door and whatnot. This is my new saw right here. Just picked this bad boy up. You know what I mean? Listen, all these tools is all Ryobi. That's the only tools I buy, fam, because their battery system is so good. It's like you can use the 18-volt batteries or the 40-volt batteries, and you can interchange them with all the tools. I mean, come on, man. That's just perfect, man. So it's like any tools that I buy is always Ryobi. You know what I mean? Really like all of the different stuff that I get for that. But I actually bought that because I think I left one of my saws in New York. I think I left it in the toolbox because I didn't take everything, but I think I left that over there. Yeah, so I had to buy me another one. So we're going to get up on out of here, man. We're going to get up on out of here, do what we got to do. I got work to do. I'm going to season up the steak, and it is what it is. Yeah. Again, appreciate everybody rocking with the platform, fam. Having these little talks really helps me. You know what I mean? I think I shared my final thoughts about Tyrese already, right? I think I did that already. So yeah, I'm gonna go do this work here, season up these steaks and chicken, throw them in the freezer, and do what I gotta do, and whatnot. And for all of you folks that keep wondering, where your kids at? Where your family at? Where everybody at? Fam, y'all gotta I don't get it, fam. Like, seriously, watch the videos. Go back and watch some of my old videos. You would know what's going on, fam. Like I said, I am fixing up a house, fam. Fixing up a whole house, bro. You know, you can't have everybody up inside of a house when you're fixing it up, man. And it's a lot of work. And that's why I had to take like a break, because the work was getting to me. The work was getting to me to the point where it was really stressing me out and overwhelming me, fam. Like, I literally had to chill for a bit, bruh. Like, really. Because it's not cool. It's not healthy, man. All that work and you just kind of like staying at it. yeah, it might look cool on social media when I'm like, yeah, I got to get to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. But all of that work can break you down. It can really break you down, cause you to lose your mind, bro. You got to really take it easy, man. So, and also when you get stressed out, don't drink, bro. When you get stressed out or you're overwhelmed, don't drink. Don't do that, bro. That's the worst thing to do. You know what I mean? And I got my Heinekens in here. Best believe I got my Heinekens over here, bro. See the box right there, bro. So I got my case right there. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, don't resort to drinking anything like that when you're overwhelmed or stressed or anything. Don't do that. Don't be like other people. You know what I mean? You don't want to do that. You drink some water, some juice with some ice, and just kind of chill out. And go take a drive or, you know, ride a motorcycle or just chill outside, get some air and just kind of chill out, man. You know? Well, yeah, get some rest too. Yeah, of course. That's what I had to do. You know? Or else you'll go crazy and crash out. You don't want to do that, bro. Right? So, hey, we're going to get on out of here. Y'all take care. I got work to do. All right? So, peace and blessings to the mods in the chat. Peace and blessings to everybody in the building. Appreciate everybody stopping by. We got 400 likes. So, shout out to everybody that clicked the like button. Remember, double tap the screen to like the video. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. We'll be back with more content later on. I just got to get some work done. Some work got to get done. So, hey, peace to everybody out there. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. Peace.